Not audio's not working, of course. Give me one sec, folks.
Okay.
Hello.
Everybody at one time? How are they going to tell?
Yay. It is a new story, but we're continuing on with the same characters. Same characters. Hi, Mike.
Darn it.
Good night, kiddo.
I know. That's why I said darn it. Wait, I'll have it do the intrusion and stuff again.
Oh, well, we are back home to update with the last stream, but not a whole lot right now. Just hanging out, doing YouTube video stuff, getting ready for GMuary.
GMuary. I'm all about GMuary. I'm trying to get one of my players to play to
Do
run
it.
Yep. So you run games. You don't count. I'm trying to get Pete to run a game, but he's so far dodged me pushing it at him. So we'll see. And now he's like, "Oh, I gotta wake up till I go to Disney World." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So we'll see what happens. We're totally off topic. Mm-hmm. So are we still taking entries for the... I know, it's crazy. Are we still taking entries for the giveaway? Okay, so $20 will give people an entry to the giveaways. And we have a Cypher System core rulebook, a Cypher starter deck. I'm giving away one of my t-shirts. And then, Dave, you're giving away your book of Grimwood City for EZD6, which is a fantastic book, by the way. So that's $20.
Oh,
well, and of course it will be signed. Okay, of course. And then $30 will enable you to get an intrusion, either for a GM or a player. And if you have never watched Cypher System or anything like that, an intrusion is basically a way to... Oh, cool. It's just basically a way to inject a little bit of a wrench into the story. A GM intrusion allows the GM to kind of nudge the players in certain directions if things are going maybe a bit too smoothly. And a player intrusion allows them to adjust the game world to maybe give them a creative way to get about something. If you watched our last stream, apparently player intrusion is a really good way to recruit goblins to your cause after your other party members have decapitated several of them. It was a really good time. But that's the type of thing for that. So $30 will get you an intrusion, and they will have a lot of fun with that. The other way, guys, for intrusions is if I just kind of inject a GM intrusion, if we don't have anybody donate one, I give the person to whom it is directed against an experience point, and they get to give somebody else an experience point. And you may use those experience points to create player intrusions or spend an experience point to re-roll any die. So keep that in mind. You also got your ciphers. They're one-use items, and I encourage you to use them because then if you kill something or raid something, I'll probably have ciphers handy, and we'll get you new cipher toys to play with and blow things up, which seems to be Dan's shtick. So, everybody clear as mud? Yes,
Yeah.
yes, clear as
Like an
mud.
opaque window.
The
Like
dot
an
dot
open
dot was
window.
the answer to that
The
question.
dot dot dot. And everybody's like, what is Wes talking about? Wes stood in line for 3 hours and 20 minutes to vote today. So my back hurts, my feet hurt, and I'm grumpy. So you're all gonna die. Which is great.
Let's go.
Because that's basically my rules. I can't kill anybody because I just roll bad. Players are really dumb. They're like, well, here's the consequences. Nope, they survive because I can't hit the broadside of a barn. Anyway, we also want to thank Dean for offering to run. We're going to run a Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors game tonight, but unfortunately, Dean got called away for a family emergency. So we hope that everything is okay for Dean. And we'll get you back another time to play, Dean, because you were awesome. So last time you guys went and you delivered a message to the wizard at the end of the Yellow Brick Road, who turned out, and this is one of my favorite moments from the stream. It's just like, well, how are you trying to save the world? I want to rule it. And everybody in the party went, oh, same time. It was great.
That was good.
Turns out he was kind of like a demon type thing, and he did not want that letter because it was going to hurt him. And you killed him, and then the angels showed up who gave you the letter, along with the other angel, showed up, and they told you the secret to having a wonderful life, which is basically one of them said, "Be excellent to each other," and the other one said, "Party on." And
dude.
that was the end. You have traveled, and this was all randomly rolled up, by the way. You have traveled back home, and we have to see where the intervening time between last adventure and this one has gotten you. So I need someone to roll a D10.
Oh boy. Go for it.
Tales from Elsewhere in the chat.
Yes.
A 1. Okay, so you get home and you do what every cliche adventuring party does. You hit the Lucky Dog Tavern. It's a little bit of karaoke night going on. It's half price pints.
Oh, that's nice.
Very, very nice. So who rolled
Good
that?
job.
That was Tharak. All right, so I'm going to go to Jorben. Jorben, what is the best known drink at the Lucky Dog Tavern?
Let's see. Oil skin of toad.
Okay. I'm assuming that's just a name for a cocktail, or is it really oil skin of toad?
There's a couple of mages that hang out at that particular bar, so who knows?
That's just not right. All right. So we're just being like, you order a famous oil skin of toad. Dan, what are you and Mike drinking there?
Oil skin of toad, obviously.
If it's the best the bar has.
I don't want to speak for Mike's character, but
There you
I
go.
mean-
Oil skin of toad
Yeah.
is the famous drink of the Lucky Dog Tavern. I am taking notes, so if we come back to do this, this is now lore in whatever world this is. We haven't even named this town yet. And Dave,
I just want to know, is it half price off? Because I feel like that.
Well, this. I mean, he kind of looks at you and he's like, always with the half price.
I,
Chris, you're also a gnome, so you're like standing on the bar.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So-
Absolutely. Feet on the bar.
Always half price with you. Always.
I mean,
No,
I'd
this is
say I
not a-
drink half, but I'm half size, half pint.
You get a beer half price. Oil skin of toad full price. This stuff doesn't grow. This is expensive drink you're drinking here. I can't help it if you like the expensive stuff. Anyway, Theric,
Oh,
what are
no.
you drinking? What is with the? I don't understand. Bartender. I'm doing the olive drink. It's basically a martini. It's fine. You call it Eye of Newt because you want to feel like you're a wizard. That's fine. He's like, shaking. Do you want it shaken or stirred?
I look up at Thor.
He's just like the bartender's looking at you like, okay, listen, I told you last karaoke night that I'm not a dancer. I'm the bartender. You want to dance? Get up on stage and dance. Do you want the thing? Never mind. And he just, okay, he's shaking the thing and just puts the olive on. Okay, good. Okay, so you're up there doing the chicken dance. By the way, you're also like what, 7.5 feet tall, 8 feet tall? Okay, 8 feet tall. So you're like ducking underneath the rafters trying to do this. And you've terrified the person who was singing like, Sweet Home Alabama.
His drink's shaking now. He's shaking the whole building.
The whole building is like shaking. The chandeliers are swaying back and forth.
Can you hear
Tug's
me now?
like,
People
give
can't
him
hear
some of
me,
your poetry.
So now they can. I forgot to turn my mic on.
You do have a call for a poem, Thorak.
Can everybody
to
hear
sing
me
it.
first in stream? I want to make sure that's true. I don't sing.
Or I guess they can hear him. Not hearing Dave though. People on stream cannot hear you.
Yep, that's why I'm making sure they should be able to hear. But I'm getting double feedback, so I'm wondering if they are. Testing.
You're getting.
Damn it, Dan! I just was testing something.
I'm sorry.
We good?
Testing. All right. Testing.
All right, chat. Can you hear Dave?
Can chat talk to me? I mean, come on. You guys were just, I guess, yes.
Can hear Dave.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you, Ben. All right.
All right, Thorak, you have got a call for a poem, but it is karaoke night, so it has to be done to music.
So he will do.
Thank you, Jordan.
Old MacDonald, and he will literally sing Old MacDonald. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm, he had a duck. And he goes to the crowd and goes, "What's the duck say, crowd? Come on!" And then he slams his axe down. That's right, quack, quack, quack. And he goes through like 6 different animals, and every time there's silence, and every time he slams his axe down, demanding people to answer him.
The bartender's just looking at her for a dance character. He's like, okay, if he breaks the stage again or chops someone's leg off, the insurance is not covering this.
That was one time.
One
give
time's
the guy
too
a
many.
break.
Well, he's still drinking here, right?
Exactly, and we're paying, right? Except Dean's character actually is my purse guy, so I don't know.
We don't know what Dean's doing right now. So Vindal. Okay, I did remember everybody's name. All right, so this is all going on. Why don't we have Mike? You since this is your first time playing with the Chaos Stream, why don't you roll a D10?
D10.
A 4. There is, as Thorak is dancing, he's shaking the building. And then he kind of stops and he gets down and he stops over, and the bartender's like handing him, but as the bartender's handing him the drink, you can see him shaking. Like he's just, but it's not just the bartender shaking, because you're looking around and like everything's shaking. And Vindal, you look down at the bar that you're standing on, and you can like see it rippling. Like if you've ever been in an earthquake, like this is kind of what it looks like.
That's not good.
So it's not good. So it's like, and then it kind of stops, and everybody just kind of like is staring, like what is going on? And about
I put my hand on Thorak's belly. You feeling okay, buddy? I don't know.
Yeah, I like how you and Tharak are partners. It's awesome.
Yeah.
About 2 or 3 minutes later, the door burst open, and you kind of see he's a dwarf. He's not very heavy set. He's got kind of a wiry beard and like really big bulging eyes and bushy eyelid or eyebrows. He goes, "It's gonna go! It's gonna go! Someone's got to stop it!"
What is it?
Oh, good, you're back. Oh, you're the ones who do things. Just, we're video.
Is that
game
good or
artists.
bad?
You're the vet check.
He nailed it.
But the mountain's gonna blow. It's gonna destroy everything. We gotta get someone to go up there and stop it.
Well, I came here to drink oil skin frog things and go adventuring, and I'm all out of oil skin. Whatever it is.
All right.
Gentlemen, shall we?
Sure,
Is this the
we've
mountain
never
that
failed
has
This will be
spaghetti?
interesting.
This will be an interesting one. All right, I need first off, I need someone to roll a d6 for me.
I got
Get
it.
it.
Oh, too fast. Look at you go.
Okay, so there we go. Oh, that's perfect. And now roll another d6 for me. Who else wants to roll one? Danny, you didn't do that last one, so
I'll
go ahead
get
and
it.
do this one.
Oops.
54.
All right, I'm going Dan. No, I don't need. This is awesome. Okay.
No, it's already too late. guys.
Yeah. And then Jorbin, why don't you roll me a d4?
All right, one coming up.
Okay, cool, sweet. Okay, so the guy, the dwarf kind of takes you outside, and he's kind of looking at you. And you see this, like, he's in a weird getup for a dwarf, as far as you're seeing. He's like in a white outfit, and he's got gloves on. You can see goggles over his head. He's like, "Okay, here's the deal. The volcano is 2 days south of here." And you can kind of see, like, there's this cone shape on the horizon just kind of popping up even from where you are. You remember there's like a little lazy river that moves north. So it's moving away from the volcano. And you do see that there's a little steam coming out the top. He's like, "So here's the deal. You need to take," and he just hands you like a satchel. You say, "Take this and throw it into the hole."
Ooh, we got a $50 donation from Great Mustache.
Thank you, Great
Hey!
Mustache. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yay.
What does he
he's
want
like-
his intrusion to be?
That's true. Got to go up to bed. I love you.
Were we almost morning?
No, go to bed.
I know that feeling, kid.
Good night. Love you.
You sleep for 2 minutes.
Okay, good night.
Wow, harsh. You got
Wow. He is in charge. Oh boy. I never showed you the thing where he was GMing for me. I'll have to show you that sometime.
Oh, I would love
Because
to.
he was ruthless. He killed my character. He's like, "I win," and did a dance.
It's cute now.
It's cute now. It's a little terrifying when you think about it. All right, so he hands you the satchel. Says, "Just take this up the top of the mountain and throw it in." And he hands it to Jorbin, your character. What is your character's name again?
Tig, like
Tig.
tiger.
That's right. That's because you look like you know what you're doing.
Oh, I certainly don't, but I'll take it. Sure, I've thrown a few things in volcanoes in my life, so why not?
Well, this should be perfect for you then. This will just calm things down. I've researched this volcano for a century and a half. It will calm it down. This is what the volcano wants.
Well,
what
this'll
happens if
give
it
me a-
blows? I mean, we are 2 days away.
It's by my measurements, you have at least, like 2 days and 3 hours. You should be fine. You're good.
Feel like we need a ring.
You need a ring? I mean, okay. You're just gonna pull your. That's like this. It looks like a ring that like came off of like a cheap cigar. Like, okay, here's a ring. I don't know what good that does, but that's for you now. Just hands it to Tharda.
We'll tie it to the bag to help it stay shut.
Sure. Do not open the bag. The volcano wants that.
Not even a little peek.
I would not open the bag.
Why?
Just don't open the bag.
That's like giving me a red button.
What if I don't open it, but I poke a hole in the bottom?
Well, then the volcano won't get what the volcano wants. And when you throw it in, it's going to blow up and turn you into dust.
Well, then you might want to say, don't poke a hole in the bag as well.
Okay.
Does the volcano want the bag or what's in the bag?
But throw it into the hole. Don't open it. Don't lick it. Don't put it into a mixer. Don't poke holes in it.
What happens if we drop it?
Dan's character is holding it, right?
Yeah, Dan's character is holding it.
Of course, it's way too big for me to hold.
Barak will look at you and be like...
Actually, no, Tag was holding it. Excuse me.
Tag was
holding it. Yeah, because Tag looked like he knew what he was doing, although now the dwarf is having second thoughts.
I'm gonna look back at the bartender and be like, can we like trust this guy? Who this is?
It's like I've lived here your whole life. I taught you geometry.
No, well, I think
I mean,
didn't do that great a job.
Mr.
I know squares.
Mr.
Gravely.
Mr. Gravely? Hello?
You know, something about the goggles is vaguely familiar.
I just don't even know why I bother. I should just let the whole town blow up. I don't understand.
I got a question. Why aren't you just doing it yourself?
I'm a little old, a little tired. I mean, there's bad things on the road, and you guys are the ones who do stuff.
Okay.
That's kind of your thing, right?
I can't argue with that logic.
No.
I mean, if Tag's done it before and he's still alive, I guess we got a decent shot.
Sure. I mean, Tag's a genius, right? That's his thing.
Something, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Plus
you take that 2 days. Okay? You leave in the morning. Plenty of time.
Plus, it'll
You
give me a
have
chance to
45
try
minutes
out
to
my.
spare.
It'll
Go
give me a
ahead,
chance
Jake.
to try out my frog cannon.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
You know, my frog cannon.
What's
Been
your
working on
frog?
it a while.
You've got a what now?
It's a frog cannon.
Like literally shoots frogs.
Oh, well, I never said that, but it is a cannon in the shape of a frog.
Okay, well, let's see it.
Yeah, he'll just pull up this thing out of his backpack, once again spring loaded, and it kind of looks like a familiar tube you've probably seen before, but with like a frog skin stretched really far over it. I modified it and added a few new things to it, so it should be pretty interesting this time around.
For folks who do not know that this is his thunder torch that he used last game, we are rolling for depletion this time when you use it, though. Yes, that's perfect for the frog. There's got a frog. You just killed a giant frog and stretched its skin over it.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, that you've done in like the 3 days that it took you to get back home. Perfect.
It was on the way.
I don't even want to know where it came from. Okay. Yeah, so he's like, you can leave tomorrow morning, it's fine, you'll be good. And
volcano's going to explode. I think we should just leave now.
Kinda, yeah.
2 days of travel.
I
2
mean,
days, 3
you
hours.
don't get the feeling that Mr. Gravely is entirely there, although you do see that he's definitely not all there, because as you're going out, he's in a coach and he's driving down the road north in the other direction. He's getting out of Dodge. But he totally has faith in you. Okay, so you're just gonna leave at night, go down, take off.
I'm feeling good. We danced, we drank, we shook the house.
It sounds very good. All right, I need somebody. I'm just making I need someone to roll me a
A Deus Ex Machina.
A Deus Machina. Yeah, I need someone to roll a D6 for me.
Done.
Nice.
1. Okay.
He's
So
staying with his roll, David.
it
There.
is,
Consistency is key.
it is a beautiful night when you take off. You head down. There is indeed a road that is moving south for a while outside of town. We're going to say that you do stop for a couple hours of sleep because I don't want to deal with you being exhausted because that's just no fun. I'd much rather kill you while you're feeling better.
By the way, I think Mustache gave you the intrusion,
Thank
Wes.
you. What's that? Who
I
gave me?
believe- Great Mustache said, whoever gets
Great
ultimate power.
Mustache gave me ultimate power. Yes. And because it was donated, I don't have to give you any experience points for it. So that makes me really happy. Let's see how I can blow you up this week. Okay. Anyway, so you do take a couple hours to sleep, so you get some rest. Let's see what you're walking through this first day. So who rolled the last die? It was Dave.
I did.
Jordan, roll me a D10, please.
All right.
5. Okay. It's so where you guys are living, it's kind of like the edge of a rain shadow. It's like where trees and vegetation start coming back. Of course, the river that's running north through the town is also kind of helping that there's actually some green vegetation there. But when you move south, you hit in the rain shadow of this volcano and the mountains that are surrounding it. So you're moving through a nice parched desert. It's hot. It is miserable. It's clear skies. So you are just you're not feeling great. Also, you are drinking oiled skins. So maybe not totally hydrated.
No.
Yeah, always great. And as you are walking, it gets to be about noon. You're taking some time. You find some shade and like some dunes every now and again. Gets to be high noon. You're taking a rest, and when you start out again, you're going to hit a 2d6, Dan.
Alrighty. 5 and 3, 8.
8. Very, very good. Okay.
Is it?
Doesn't feel very good yet.
So as you are getting ready to kind of like pack up and like get on the way again, because some clouds have rolled by and there's a little bit of shade, you hear, they said they went this way. I want his hide. You find these guys. And you just kind of hear like a bunch of people kind of moving through the desert. It seems to be like a pretty big group.
Dude,
you can't quite see them where you are, though.
There's no way these are the guys we stole that giant frog from, right?
I was. Oh,
That's impossible.
I mean, I pretty much killed most of those guys. I mean, they didn't
Okay,
have
good.
to be.
There are so many stories. I want to know what happened to you people. So many stories. Yeah. I mean, you can hear these guys walking the direction you're going, and there is kind of like it's a desert, so there's not really a path, but there's a kind of like a caravan route that goes through that you're definitely working on. You need to go to bed. I love you. Go to sleep.
I can't sleep.
Well, then go upstairs and read. And I love you so much, but go to bed.
Can I read for the rest of the
Go.
night?
Go.
Yes, I can read for the rest of the night.
Well, no.
It sounds like my eldest.
I mean, he's in first grade and he's reading, so I can't complain all
Yep.
that much.
100%.
So yeah.
All right.
My wife is currently standing in line to vote, and we'll be back probably between 10:30 and 11.
He'll still be
Okay, so
reading.
yes, so this guy's moving the same direction you are. So he's definitely an obstacle that you're going to have to deal with. You have not seen who this is. You just hear many feet marching, kind of like crunch, crunch, crunch through the sand.
I might try to climb up the dune we're kind of sheltering under, peek over and see if
Sure.
I
Are you trained in stealth at all?
I got an
I was going to
option
say,
for you.
I
Yes.
can
Go
I
ahead.
got
go over and
another
try and take a
option.
peek.
Go ahead, Thardak. What do you want to do?
I could just toss you up real high and see if you can see them.
You know I love when you do that. Do we want to possibly be spotted? I mean, I'm totally down for whatever.
Well, here's
Oh,
the kind of funny
Jumping
thing.
back.
Mike, we have not introduced your character yet.
No, we have
We
not.
haven't.
Okay, let's get Mike back in the frame. You see, like, Mike.
Sorry, my robotic vacuum cleaner was getting ready to kick off.
That's right. I had the 6-year-old walking into the stream all the time. We have not introduced your character yet, and we have not acknowledged your presence. So, like, as like,
Well, that's okay. That's okay. I'm a mysterious cat folk, so I'm supposed to be kind of in the background. And
you are a mysterious cat folk who's kind of in the background. So as Vindel gets up to go look, what is your character's name?
Paul,
Just what? Where did you come from?
I'll kind of snag him. I got this one.
He's been here the whole time.
The whole time.
All
The
right,
whole
and
time.
I
No,
had a lot of
the
oil skin.
whole time.
I'm so sorry.
He was in the last adventure. You just didn't notice him.
I was just around the last corner in the last adventure, but I was here the whole time.
Okay, yeah, he's definitely going up. I did not see him for like weeks. Oh. I am color me.
You
in
kind of
red.
get
literally
inside
going
your
to
head a little bit and focus.
I know.
There you go. All right, Mike, take your character. So he is trained in stealth, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, that is awesome. So what you've got is you need to go up and roll underneath the person that you have found. Let me get to the trip here. And all right, so essentially you need to go up and roll over the guy's level. Now, for these streams, I've been typically telling you what it is, which makes things a little bit easier for you folks, especially when you're learning the system. So he's a level 5, which means that with your trained in stealth, that goes down to a level 4, which would mean you need to roll a 12
12.
over in order to succeed in stealthing up without being seen. If you want to put a level of effort into it, you would essentially, do you have in your speed thing, do you have a speed edge at all?
I do not have a speed edge.
Okay, so
No.
it would cost you 3 points of speed. So when you see, like, in your box there, the thing on the bottom is what your highest point would be, and then your box should have what your current total is. It's screwed up a little bit when it made your character sheet. And so like you would spend 3 points of speed to do a level of effort, which would bring it down to a level 3, which means you would need to do a 9 or higher in order to succeed.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead, Jordan.
I have an ability called distortion.
Yes.
Can I apply that?
What's the description for distortion?
You modify how a willing creature within short range reflects light for 1 minute.
Absolutely, that would be an asset. So he kind of looks at you and like the light kind of bends around. So that brings you down to a 3 already, which means if you want to apply a level of effort, it'd go down to 2, and it would be only a 6 or higher.
Would fleet of foot possibly
Fleet of
affect
foot
this
would
spell?
not help this at all. That's for combat.
Okay.
Good try though.
All right.
So you could just spend 3 speed points. Bring it down to a level 2.
What about confounding?
That would not help.
All right, well, we'll spend the 3 speed points.
All right, 3 speeds. A very good try. I mean, A for effort, but no. So,
it's no until you ask.
That's right. That's right.
So it's a level 2.
You gonna tell me to go to bed
6
too?
Or higher. 6 or higher. Okay, you definitely you kind of crawl up the thing, and you can kind of see them marching by, and what you see is, it is a man who is he's like medium height, and he's got a beard, wearing clothes that just don't work for this. It kind of looks like stuff you would expect to see someone who is like fighting would do. And he's got green blotchy skin that definitely looks like something's been affecting him. He's got 12 guys who are kind of marching with him with various implements of pain. And what you hear him saying is like, I'm going to get him for doing that to me. It's like, I'm getting back to him. We're going to find him. Get down there. So yeah, he's moving a little bit south.
The 12 guys.
You have not seen him yet. Yeah.
The other 12, were they responding? Like,
He's
are they egging him on
charge
with those? Okay.
He's definitely in charge. Yeah. They're kind of moving up. They're kind of fanning out a little bit. You know, they might stumble upon you at some point relatively soon.
I'll say I will slide back down and let the group know, hey, they're kind of moving this way. Green guy, splotchy skin, doesn't look very happy. Got a bunch of minions with him.
Kind
None of them look
something
like
splattered
frogs, do they?
I was just gonna ask.
Well, he's
No,
got green
there's-
skin,
Well, it's more like
not in the
that
shape of a
something's-
frog.
like something splattered on him and got on him
Yeah.
and just kind of stained. Yeah. Yeah. So
Green leper.
something like that. Yeah. So how do you want to deal with this? Like they have not seen you yet. They're going to be stumbling upon you.
Yeah,
pretty soon.
they're coming over the dune quickly.
Well, I mean,
There's a lot of places.
I didn't spray him with green stuff. Did anyone else? We just let him pass by.
Might have spilled an oilskin toad on a feller back there, but that's about it.
All right. I mean, you're just gonna
What a
gonna wait
waste.
and You can be helpful and give directions.
Yeah, right. Went that way. Went that way.
We're heading that way.
You kind of start hearing like sand kind of shift, and these guys kind of march down the dune. And the guy is sitting there, just kind of grumbling to himself. He's like swatting whatever's biting him out in this desert. You can see that he's already like sunburned on the green blotchy skin, because this dude is not prepared to be out here at all. Does not seem to be the brightest person on the bunch. Is coming down the hill with the 12 guys and stops and looks at Tag and just goes, You
Me?
did this to me.
Oh, there's no way that was me.
You're the one that sold me that snake oil. Blood
As a matter
remover.
of
Look
fact-
what it did to my skin. That stuff doesn't work at all. I want my money back.
You know, I do recall selling a feller some snake oil, but he owned quite a reputable pub, and I don't think he looked a thing like you. At least he wasn't green when I met him.
Yeah, didn't look like the green lit. First off, it was the Fight Club where he's sitting there. They sold me the snake oil to clean the blood out the stand. Look what it did to my skin. This blisters. Did you know that?
Oh, you know what?
And not only that, doesn't clean the sand either.
You know
I
what
want
it
my
was?
money back.
I forgot to give you the solution that goes with it, and if you apply that first, then you won't have the boils.
All right, here's the deal. He's not the brightest guy in the bunch, but he's tuned in for deception, which makes him really even more ticked that he fell for you the last time. So he's a little bit myth. So you trying to pass this off to him is going to be a level 6 task.
All right. Ooh. I am trained in lies and trickery.
So level 5 then.
Oh, snap. Could I assist?
Doing what?
By spending an intellect point, I can do a minor illusion. Can we like showcase the correct application with minor illusion?
Spend the intellect point. I would be like, okay, so you guys have done this before. So these are the heroes of the story.
We're the
you're-
doers. We do
You're
stuff.
you're the doers. You do things. So you have a minor illusion of you going, yeah, look, and you put the solution on you, and you like, there's
See,
blood
it's
on you. and you
green
just kind
now,
of
but
and
if we
then
do
it
it in
clears
proper
off.
order,
I don't think that's the way minor illusion works, but I totally love this.
a
That's
defined
fine.
cube of area.
So level 4.
You're a gracious
Okay.
God.
So I need a 12.
A 12 or higher.
I think
Come
that's
on.
the best I'm gonna get.
You
You can
this
do some
tag.
intellect effort on it if you want.
Oh, yeah. If it'll help, I'll do an effort.
Nope. Too late,
Too late.
now. You rolled.
Okay.
It wouldn't have helped anyway. So he looks
Snap.
at you. He goes,
Oh,
no,
it's still green.
I'm just going to take it out of you. All right, everybody, I need you to roll initiative. So the way initiative rolls is he is a level 5. You have to beat a 15 or higher in order to go before him. And a 12 or higher to go before, 12 or higher to go before the lackeys.
Cool.
All right.
Can we spend effort
I'm
Or 9 or
to
higher to go before
change?
the
I'm
lackeys.
technically
You may
hindered.
you may do the speed effort to go before, yes.
Okay,
technically
I'll spend
hindered,
my
so
speed.
Does that mean I have to get higher roll?
What do you mean?
I have a skill that is where I get related to initiative, stealth, and fine.
That means it would be higher. So you would need to hit a level 6. All right. Alrighty then. So who's rolled already here?
I'm
Anybody?
rolling now. I spent
Nope.
an effort to reduce.
All right, Dan goes before lackeys. Hold on a second here. Elder Goblin goes before man. Versa
nice,
goes after
Tharok.
lackeys.
I did spend an effort.
Thardek goes ahead. Okay.
I spent an effort, so I tied with him. I don't know who is it. Meets Beats or
Meets beats. Yes. So Dan, you're going ahead. You're
Okay.
good. Just gotta let me know when you're doing that.
Yep.
Okay. So he's moving in to attack. Jordan, Dave, and Dan go first. Then the man, then the lackeys, then Mike.
Okay, cool.
Yay.
I have opportunist, so I'll hold back until you guys start getting in on him.
Sure. He's like, I'm going to cut my money out of your flesh. He is like the worst cliche of like the stupid street thug. It's great.
It's perfect.
I think because he's coming straight at Tig,
Yeah.
he's just gonna go, all right, boring conversation anyway. He's gonna pull up a frog cannon and light it up.
Yes.
All right. All right. So you firing it at the man.
Yes.
All right. So he is a level 5.
Okay.
Croak.
So
I have a basic knowledge of all things.
no, it's not going to help. Level 5.
Of all things in the
Of
universe.
all basic things.
I'm
all
a master
things.
identifier.
No. Level 15 or higher. It's the speed check.
Okay,
So if you want to spend speed, you can lower it down to
I will spin
to a 4.
speed.
Okay, so it's level 4. So
Okay.
that'd be a 12 or higher.
Okay. And tinkering doesn't come into effect, does it?
Tinker does not come into effect.
Going for it.
Oh, come on.
My God. So you could do +4 damage or a major effect. So basically a major effect would be like to knock him prone or to disarm him, to stun him, which means he loses the next action, or like send his head ringing so bad that he's impaired for the rest of the combat.
I think the frog skin flies off. I'll let you decide what happens after that, but I'm going for a stun effect.
You want to go to the stun effect? So he's just going to lose his next action.
Okay.
Okay, so frog skin, it does 4 points of damage, so he is definitely down. But then this frog skin, whatever, how it flies forward when the forces go the other direction is a mystery. It just is. But it snaps off of this thing and launches at this guy. He's like, what? And just goes like right on his forehead. And he's just like sitting there like, what? And he is totally dazed and just loses his action for this turn. Not a very happy camper at all.
I can hear the sound of
Dave?
it slapping.
Yeah, you just Dave and Dan, what are you doing?
Go for it, Tharok.
So I'm gonna shoot, I'll do it. I'm gonna charge forward,
Okay.
and I'm gonna sweep down like a golf club with my axe, and I'm going to try to hit him.
Okay. Your axe is a heavy weapon.
Heavy weapon, yeah.
Nice. Okay. So he is still a level 5. He did not get hindered, so he doesn't
Level
get an
5.
action this turn, but he can still defend himself. So 15 or higher. Unless you are not trained, you're only practiced with heavy weapons.
only practice with him.
So yep. So you may put an effort to try to hit him, whatever you want to do.
I have an edge. How does that work?
Basically, it would reduce the cost of putting effort or spending anything that takes up the points for that pool.
Okay, so if I spend effort for might, it's 1 or
2, because your first level of effort is 3. So if the edge reduces it to 2.
I will spend effort.
Cool. Brings him down to 12 or higher. And for folks who have never seen Cypher System, there is a distinct advantage for players when you let people know the level, because then they know, like, well, I should apply effort to this.
Then it's 5, right? Is
base level, so you'd be down to 4. So we're just learning the system, and it's actually easier for me to keep track of it. So I'm letting them know what the levels is for real hardcore play. And then as people get better at the system, makes the game a little bit more tricky to not tell players the level, basically, because then they have to guess as to whether or not they need to apply the effort or not.
I do
So
like
you're
that.
applying effort, so you are at 12. So what would you like to do? Which is like the equivalent of not telling someone what the AC is, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Dave, you rolling, or what are you doing?
I did. I thought I rolled.
Oh, you did? No, didn't take. Didn't
No.
take. I still got Elder Goblins 20.
Working on it.
Net 20 broke the system.
It broke the system.
All right, fine. I'll just roll. I was trying to use the system as.
Don't do that.
I gotta refresh.
Just roll the 20.
Oh,
see
do
what
I
it
need
is.
to roll for using my?
I lost
Cypher?
connection.
Yes, you do need to. You do need to roll for your depletion. Oh, you lost connection.
Oh no!
And the reason why the frog skin flew off is because it just you hear to clink and the thing falls apart. You got to use it a whole 2 times.
I'll take it.
Normally with artifacts, you wouldn't have it be that high, but because it was like a one shot, didn't want you just spamming it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Dan, yeah, I would say that you definitely are beating that. Also, Dave, you get to do a damage bonus of +2, so that's 8 points of
9 points of damage.
because you do an
Heavy
extra
weapon.
one.
Yeah.
So 6, and what? You're strong because you added another
I
point
got.
of damage.
I got with heavy weapons. I got ability that is massive in strength, and I got +1 to my half giant.
It's like, I want to get you, and you run up and dive to sweep. The problem is that he's like 5'8", and you're 8 feet tall. So when you kneel down and try to sweep like his ankles, you get his torso, and you literally chop him in half, and just collapses on the ground like. And now the lackeys are all just kind of looking
Who's next?
at you.
You?
I think we're good. Thanks. Because it's literally the lackey's turn now. So, Dan, you do have an action technically before they get to do anything. So, what would you like to do?
Well, I want to, because of course, this is like the second or third time that Thorax killed the guy before I can use opportunity.
So technically, you can move him before
I want
before they get to do anything.
I want to try to do kind of like an intimidation to bounce off of what Thorax doing as he
Sure.
lined up that golf hit, and then I'm holding that shrapnel grenade and bouncing it back and forth, spinning on my finger like, I could also try to use this thing. I just look at them
All right.
with my crazy eyes.
So they are not. I mean, they're not really in the fight at this point. So I'm going to give you a double asset for that.
Sweet.
And essentially, it's a level 1. So like roll 3 or above. Actually, for this, it's anything but a 1. So you almost
That'll
rolled a
do
1.
just fine.
We're fine. You're like, I think that accounts are settled. We're just gonna go take
He's
something.
not green anymore.
I don't know. I think they might owe us.
Listen, we're just gonna take something out of his pocket. You can do the rest with him, and you guys can go on your way. And
What are you
and
taking
life
out
will
of
be
his
good.
pocket?
It's the key to the fight club.
Uh,
You just kind of locked
yeah,
it. Nobody can get in.
Now he's done it, and now you've done it. What's the first rule of Fight Club? Give me the keys.
Chris, they remember Vindal actually being in the fight club going,
They call me the ball breaker. And I crack my
which is exactly what he was. They just kind of look at you like, yes, Mr. Vindal. And they hand you the keys like, we'll just wait back in the village for when you get back, because the fights have been shut down for a week. There's green splotches all over the sand, and it like is eating people's feet when they try to fight. So he was a little upset.
I understand. He's
I'm
got to
sure
learn to
your
turn
friend-
it into the atmosphere. I mean, that's all part of the show, man.
Well, he's not going to learn anything anymore because you got chopped in half. But
But
I
you
mean,
can.
you're more than welcome to come and teach us how to run the fight club better, I guess.
Well, I'm not the big brains. We'll have to get my other buddy.
Yeah,
Good cat
here,
Roach,
I'll definitely help you with that.
or him.
Yeah, they all just kind of like step back and like, no thanks, we're good.
I mean, I usually do teach through breaking, but he might not have to do that this time.
Okay. And the one of them goes, hey, weren't you the guy that had tea with my Sally?
No,
He's a
name was
cultured man.
Susan. Know your children.
No, Sally. My daughter is Sally.
No, it's Susan.
I mean, like he's like looking at the axe going, okay, fine. There's like blood, obviously. I always liked Susan as a name. Sure. She really liked the giant gentleman.
Well, when she found me in the alleyway, she was kind of causing trouble.
She can tend to do that. So we'll talk to you later. We're just gonna go now. And they kind of wander off. What are you doing? No, you can't sit here. He wants to get on stream now. Yes, this is the little one. We are literally live streaming. I am on a live stream, which means you are on a live stream.
I want to sleep for the rest of the night.
You want to sleep for the rest of the night? Okay, well,
Doesn't have mommy.
okay, well, right now I have to go and finish this, and then I will come up and I will snuggle with you later. Okay?
For the rest of the night.
Well, maybe we'll see how that works out.
Looks like the GM intrusion worked.
Yeah.
The intrusion on the GM. What, Joe?
And it's shorter than 5 minutes.
No, that's not how. Okay.
And it's shorter than an hour.
Okay. Good night.
I love it. We're real people, folks.
We're real people.
That's real lives. I don't know if you saw
life.
my middle kid just walking.
I did
here.
see the little one walk in. That was awesome. So,
Where's your
and
mother?
there's nobody here to play interference because they're standing in line to vote right now.
I have someone to play interference, but she's called an audible or something.
I completely forget what we were doing. Oh, the people were running away. That's what we were doing. Yay! Yes, they definitely are. They're running away, and that leaves you free to go to your next day as you finish the day walking through the desert. Very, very hot, very, very parched. find a little bit of an oasis to hang out in the evening. The rumblings of the volcano as you're moving south, they're starting to shake the ground with a little bit more frequency. So you're moving at a pretty good clip at this point. And the nice thing about Cypher System is you're like, yeah, we're gonna just wave travel. It's good.
Fast
so
travel.
fast travel, kind of fast travel. We'll like do one encounter a day.
Yeah.
So I need someone to roll me a D6, please.
I got it. Theoretically. Oh no, did I get kicked too?
You got kicked. Everybody's getting kicked.
Found
As I'm
it.
sitting here playing with my little one Slinky.
There's one.
3. Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
You wake up the next morning and the dreary fog has hit. So if you have to make an intellect check this day, everything's hindered one step.
Ooh, all right.
Oh, that's not going to be a problem.
And let's see what happens. What are you moving through this day besides as you move out of the desert? Someone roll me a D10.
I got it.
A 7. As you are coming out, there is apparently, as you get towards like the base of the mountain, there is like a cutout inside the desert where any water that's nearby has drained. If there's any seepage out of it, it's very, very slow. And it has become, as you look out in this miserable fog, you can just see like trees kind of like growing out of like the mud and reeds out there. But through it is this ancient road of an empire that is so long gone, nobody has any idea where it came from. And that's where you're moving for the day. As I'm taking my notes, it is not a happy place. You're just not happy.
Oh, necessarily, just because the place is in. We're not happy.
That's true. Well, let's find out if you're not happy or not. That'd be great.
It's a thick myth. I don't like the way it feels for.
There you go. Someone roll me the 2d6. I mean, you're getting bit by a bunch of mosquitoes at this point. It's just not.
Oh, I might be
unpleasant.
unhappy. Here we
It's
go.
unpleasant. A 3. Oh, okay. Well, as you are walking through, you hear rustling on the side of the road in the reeds. Don't see what's making it.
These bugs. What do they get when they can't get Vindle?
We have to have like a LOTR drinking game. Somebody doesn't.
How many quotes we can get in?
How many quotes you can do? Drink.
Do you guys hear that?
Something's moving in the.
It's
in
a
the reeds.
bunny.
Pinpoint about where it's at.
Go ahead, Vindel. Where is it?
How
How far is it from you?
Let's see. It's like right in front of us. Are you guys not
It's
seeing
like,
this?
it's like right next to you. Like you're just like, where is it? And you're like, here. So
Maybe it's because you're like 2 times up higher there. Us down here in the mist, it's. I swear I heard it.
My plan was to throw a dagger at it.
hello, don't throw a dagger, please. And this guy stands up, and he's just like this raggedy looking guy. He's got like just torn outfit. It looks like it might have been cotton at one point. It's just all muddy. He's got mud all in his hair. His boots are like ripped out. He's like, I didn't know who was coming. I got stuck in this swamp, and there was a desert, and I just want to go home. Can you help me?
How big is he?
He's maybe like 5'4". He's a human, but he's not very tall.
I mean, we're kind of on a tight schedule here.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Go the opposite direction of us.
That's true.
Where
I
are you
point to
going?
Thark. This guy leaves big footprints.
You want me to follow the footprints where you went?
I mean,
Where
we've
we
only
came
been here-
from.
Yeah, what, a day
We're
and a
going
half?
that way.
Dude, where are you going?
To the mountain.
To the volcano, of course.
You looks up, and as he looks up, like the whole ground goes. Like it's probably like the biggest shake yet. He's like, "Why are you going there?"
Point to the sack
Save
that
the
Tay's
world.
got.
To save the world? I don't, what? Oh.
That's what I was told.
Why
at
else, Pinky?
Glad somebody got that reference.
I got it.
The same thing we do every night. I mean, how are you going to sit? It's a volcano, and it's shaking. It means it's gonna. And he just kind of looks at you, Dan, because you're probably like the person who's closest in height. He goes,
Well, our geometry teacher gave us a sack to throw in there, so everything's gonna be fine.
"This does not comfort him." Okay.
Unless
I
we
don't
want.
wanna-
So, do you want to join us?
Yeah, it's good pay.
I mean,
if you live.
We should
I'm gonna
definitely keep
die if I
walking
go
now.
in the desert, and I'm going to die if I go
Agreed.
here. But you at least are going somewhere, so I think I'm just going to go with you.
Good, because we're already walking.
Good. I pull out an extra shirt and I say, "Put that on because you stink."
Oh, thank you. It takes it off, and basically now he's wearing a dress.
Yep.
So he kind of puts a belt around, so he looks like he's
Is
a
that
guy.
Susan?
Susan, no, my name's Oscar.
It's Susan now.
Yeah, it's Susan now.
I put that in parentheses. Okay. Oscar, Susan, got you. Okay. I'm just gonna follow in the back here. Is
Come
that
on,
okay?
Susan.
So okay. And you make your way there is a path that goes up to the top of the volcano. That ancient road kind of runs into it. So it looks like this used to be some sort of complex back in
Real
back
quick,
in the
I'll lean
day.
over to Dan and be like, "You know, I have a sacrifice now if we need."
Can you wait about the human sacrifice talk until after I swallow my drink? Absolutely marvelous.
You're so right.
Oh my gosh, that is so brilliant. Okay. I love everything about that.
We now also always make a friend on the road. That's the
Always make a friend.
Goblins last time.
Well, you've recruited a couple people. You've apparently taken over a fight club.
That's true.
You've got,
Dean's character is gonna love that when we get back.
oh, I can't wait till Dean sees that. So now you have a guy who's just kind of following along with you, which is great.
Do you have a weapon, Susan?
Weapon? No, I'm just a traveler. I just.
Oh,
was
you're gonna
going to
definitely
visit
need
my
a weapon, and I hand him a sword.
And he kind of he puts it down and kind of picks it. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna be back here to I can't do any harm with it. Okay.
No, the point is to do harm with sword.
But right now, I just feel like I'm going to harm myself.
You won't hurt yourself. You're fine. I smack him on the side of the
And he kind of
back.
puts down and actually cuts his thigh, just a little bit. Okay, it's kind of
Trial by fire, baby. That's how we all got here.
Okay, is it?
Or is
now
that what
you're
we're going to do?
You're 2/3 the way up the volcano at this point, so he's not turning around, but he's seriously regretting that he was here. I need someone to roll me a D6.
I got it.
5. Okay. Very good. Okay. So as you're coming up to the top, the this switchback road doesn't go all the way up to the crater of the volcano, where you do see steam going and more frequent rumblings as you come through. It actually takes you up to where there is a stone archway that is going into the mountain.
Sure glad we brought the sacrifice.
You want to send them ahead? See what's in there.
To me, the best thing is that you actually have a ring with you. I think that's perfect. That's perfect. Are you heading into the room?
Is there a way I could do like a some kind of a? So I'm trained in a really long skill that just says finding out something when you're identifying or assessing danger is the first line.
I like it.
Well, I think you would need to be like actually in the space to kind of identify. That would be like you're searching for a potential threat inside a space.
Okay.
Right now, you're just looking at the door and going, "Oh yeah, that sucks." Like, I won't even make you roll for that. That's just a level 0 task. Like, this is just not a safe place to be, as the entire mountain is shaking and steam is pouring out the top, and you're looking at an ancient hole that's built into the place where the giant hot rock is.
It's due to come out.
What's that?
I said it's due to come out. It looks like.
Yeah, due to come out. So, I
Having
mean, you can go in
contraction.
and check. That would be fine. If you go into it, I would just like someone to roll me a D8.
Sure.
Fine.
I could.
Why not?
Okay, so
After all, why shouldn't I?
Why
We're
shouldn't
next
I?
on the list.
It's
so.
mine. It came to me. So you you go in you go into the first room, and it actually looks like it's been set up like a bedroom.
Bedroom
There's
again.
a nice sleeping area. Yeah, you just like that roll on the table. I don't know why. But there's a nice sleeping area. There's like a little cooking fire over on the other side. You see a desk with some books on it, and a kind of a rug on the floor.
Any salted pork?
There's no salted pork, sorry. Right meat, right off the bone. Everybody drink.
I got one
yes.
coming any minute now.
Okay, great. Absolutely perfect.
I'm out, so.
Okay,
There
now
you go.
can I use that skill?
You may, but you have to roll me a 2d6 first.
Ooh,
All right.
come on, Tag. And Mike, I'm sorry, remind me your character's name again, too.
Paul.
Paul?
Doubles.
Paul.
Hall.
8.
Okay.
Okay, so as you are looking at the bedroom, one of the first things is assessing danger, and what I'll do is this: you hear footsteps coming down a hallway that's leading kind of further south into the mountaintop. So assessing danger, I will let you roll for that, and you can, if you're just trained in it, it would be reduced by one step. And you can, if you get it, I'll let you kind of know about how many people are coming down the hallway.
Okay. I am trained. Oof.
Oh,
Okay, you just cannot, not quite getting it at this point. Dan, go ahead and roll me a 1d4. Okay.
keeping it strong. Big numbers.
So great. Yeah. So you kind of are coming down, and you think they're just people, but they're not dwarves, they're not halflings, they're definitely not gnomes, but they're really short humans. They're dressed kind of in outlandish clothing, and have really weird looking swords, and they're just kind of coming into the thing, and you hear them talking. He's like, I don't care what he says. If we're going to be here when that thing goes off, we're going to turn into ash. I think maybe it's time to just collect our wages and get out of here. I mean, the guy's crazy anyway. And they're just walking. That's what you hear is the echoing down to the chamber. They are getting closer to the space.
Am I the only one in the room?
No, you guys are. I'll say. Well, I wouldn't say
like
that. Is
London.
everybody going into the room? Yeah, I would say everybody
Yeah.
went in, but
Okay.
I'll be near the exit with Susan.
oh, thank you. Again, my name's Oscar. So,
I just wave.
Told
out.
you,
Yeah,
Susan.
Susan. So, yeah, what are you guys doing here? As they walking in, I'm going to give you a couple seconds before something comes up.
Move back over and against the wall.
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming
They're coming down a
they're
hallway.
going to end up
right?
coming in.
Yeah, they're coming your way.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
so I'm
Should
hiding
do
in the
the
wall
football
close to the hallway.
maneuver?
What was that, Thordak? And Mike, what were you first off, Mike, what were you saying?
Oh, it's like hiding on a wall close
Okay,
to
so
the
you
hallway.
kind of like
Yeah.
kind of go up. I'll just let you go there. Thordak, what were you saying?
All right, guys. Should we do the football maneuver?
Oh dear.
I love it.
All right.
Hall's gone again.
All right. Yeah.
Dad.
I pick up Dan's character, put him under my arm,
Lindell.
and all right, get your sword ready. Charge! And I run down the hallway.
Oh boy.
Sure.
Superman.
I love everything about this except I have a GM intrusion. And I don't want to mess up the cool.
I mean,
Because
It's-
it is
it's
so
whatever.
cool
It's
that
Dave
he's
and I.
actually got
I'll do something cool again. All right.
I love this move. It's just that this is a funny moment because Thardak has never been in the space. He doesn't really quite have a feel for how tall the ceiling is or how tall like the passageways are. And these guys, you kind of mistime it as they're coming into the passage, probably because they slow down because they hear somebody and they hear Vindal's character doing whatever Vindal's doing. This sword. So what I will say is this. I need you to make, let's say it's a level 4 speed check. You cannot put any effort into it.
Get it, Tharok. Oh yeah.
Okay. So here's what happens. As you are running forward, you notice that you are not quite crouched low enough to get into the passageway. However, you stop yourself before you conk yourself out cold by hitting your head against the archway into the passage. But in so doing, you lose your grip on Vindal, who goes launching out with swords in front of him.
It's straight
missile.
It's straight Superman because I don't have any weapons.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's right. You just go to so here's how you have no control over your trajectory or anything. This is totally random. So because of this, I'm hindering this attack by 2 steps.
Fair enough.
So instead of a 3, it's a 5.
Okay. I'll just let it roll. Let's just see what happens.
Go right ahead. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Dan, Dave, we are actually showing the dice rolls this time, right?
Oh yeah, we are.
So the thing, so Thordak stops and Vindal just whoops and like shoots out his arms, has no control over everything, but like da 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 da, and just Superman's into this guy's solar plexus and knocks him completely out. We're just like gudung, like goes down,
Awesome.
and then how do you land?
Well, it's only 1 above, so it's not great. It's just kind of on top of him, I think.
Okay, so you just kind of like roll on top, like land on top of him, and just kind of like look up, and the other guy's like,
Big smile.
did you do to Frank? Who are you people?
We're here to stop the mountain from burping.
I'm sorry, did you say burping?
Yeah, it's the best thing. Come on, leave me alone. I just flew through the air like 10 feet.
Okay.
Why are you here? What's going on?
Listen, we're just research assistants for the professor. We've got nothing to do with any of this. I always thought that this is a really bad idea. We were just talking about getting out of here. So if you two can just get off Frank, I'll wake him up. And we never saw you.
Forgot I was standing on him.
Explain why you had that height.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a whole 3 inches taller. It was amazing.
As he gets
yeah,
off
as you
him,
step up,
Thorax walking, but kind of crouching and taking the whole hallway behind him, going, "Forgot to do the superhero landing."
I know. We got to try this again later. These guys are doing something. So are you the ones making the volcano go off?
No. We're just here taking notes. That's the professor who's doing it. We want to.
The
We never
professor's
saw
making
you.
the volcano go off?
Yeah, we're just he says he's researching the volcano. I'm not sure what's going on. He seems to be a little off. We told him that we didn't want to be here, and he sent us to go get something for him. But we were
What's
just
the professor look like?
What's that?
What's the professor look like?
I mean, he's kind of got like gray hair and glasses. He's about 5'4", 5'5", kind of skinny.
So, like a crazy lunatic, and you decided to help this guy?
Well, we were sitting here by the
Looks
geometry
like an
teacher.
academic, but that's okay.
I was wondering this. Oh, when did you get here?
It's like,
It's going to be a running thing.
Again, I was just around the corner.
Man, he's good.
Yeah, he's just kind of looking at you. Listen, we're volcanology research students who are just working at the lab, and he needed some people for some field work. That's all we're doing here.
All right.
We don't want anything. We're
get out of
Get out of
Leave
here.
your pocket change with tag and get out of here.
pocket change. I don't pocket change. They pull out like 3 paper clips. There's like one guy's got like a pocket protector. It's like, these are grad students. They don't have anything.
You could leave your shoes though.
Oh,
just need a pair. Just one of them.
One pair. Susan, what size are you?
I'm a size 7.5.
There's a rhetorical question, Susan.
Oh, sorry.
You look like you're a 7.5. Take your shoes off.
Kind of looks at the other research assistant. Looks over at Susan. Goes, okay. Susan's welcome to them, and takes off the shoes and just kind of like
Get out of here.
hands them to you. Can I just go to that? Never mind. And they bolt this guy, and he's like, ow, 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 ow. Because the ground's actually really hot here.
I'm so happy about this.
As they go
Put
out.
those on.
We're dressing our doll.
Okay, sure. No problem
Can't
at all.
fight in bare feet.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Susan's
Where are
gonna
they
end up
going?
saving us this.
Where are they going?
Away.
None of your concern.
Oh, okay. I just thought maybe you'd want to know where they were going, but
Did they go down or up?
They said they were leaving.
and actually you kind of like peek out, and they have left. They're not there anymore.
Like supernaturally quickly?
Like you don't see them anymore. They're just gone. So
We'll cross that bridge later. We're good at that.
They were super quick.
awesome.
Whatever.
All right, you move.
Okay.
You move up the. Are you moving up the hallway?
I am scooching up the
Mhm.
hallway. Yeah.
Awesome. Somebody roll me a d8, please.
Got it.
And for folks who have not maybe watched at this point, this whole adventure is just completely randomly generated. Like we just have random things that keep popping in, and we're just weaving it all together as a story. Some of which came back from the last story.
I love that.
Yes.
8.
So 8. And Cypher System is great for this. And somebody roll me a 2d6.
Got it.
Dan's good with the 2d6.
Mhm.
Awesome. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you should be.
Let's see. Mike, roll me a 1d4 plus 1.
Ooh. 5.
Wow.
Awesome.
Max roll.
All right. So as you come in, what you see is what looks to be a dining hall. There are six tables that are lined up. It looks to be like a serving table over one end. And there actually is, oddly enough, there's like candelabras hanging from the ceiling to provide light in the space. You do see what looks to be like a kitchen area off in one corner on the opposite side of the room from you. Again, you're moving from north to south. However, the shaking of the mountain seems to have unleashed something, because there is about an 8-foot wide pool of lava that bisects the room.
Ooh. North and south or east and west?
It goes east to west, so
Okay.
it divides the room north to south. So you have to somehow get over it. It is a level 5 obstacle. And it's also where it's like touched some of the tables. Like it's a pretty new thing, because like the tables are like on fire. So the shaking that is helping the thing.
That's pretty cool.
Well,
Go ahead, Mike.
Try and run a wall over there.
You want to run a wall over there?
Run up and on the wall.
This idea.
Or move something close enough so that I can get, as far over as I can before I hit that wall to try and cross.
So I mean, like you can
It's a thought.
that you already seen that like the tables catch on fire when you put them in, but you can try to put it in. Who knows how tall they actually are. And you can try to wall jump across if you want, or there's the candelabras that are overhead.
Overhead. Do we have a rope?
Oh, let me see.
Or if I get over and nobody else can, that's good for that's shitty for me.
I have a question.
I mean, I'm not gonna. If you would definitely have a rope, so I'm not gonna waive that. Go ahead, Jordan.
I am a clever, creative tinkerer who crafts unique objects with a magical flavor.
Yeah, sure.
Would I be able to have like in my little?
It rolls off the tongue.
Yes. Would I, in my little bat belt of utensils, could I have something that like has a little wire that I could throw out and make kind of like a bola and
booby trap,
chuck it up there and try to get it around one of the get around one of the candelabras?
Oh, sure. Sure. It would be a level 3 speed task in order to lasso it.
Okay. And would my tinkering apply since I'm trained in that?
No.
Okay.
I'm automatically like having string is fine or bow is fine, but to actually try to lasso something is just, that's your dexterity.
All right. And
Your
can I
tinkering is
apply
not gonna
effort?
play. You may apply effort.
Then I will do so.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, teased the 18.
Now, do you have an experience point from last game? Do you have an experience point from last game?
I don't think so.
I think
I
we all
spent
used our
mine.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you did.
Unless
it's-
you intruded on me or something, but I don't think so.
I did not intrude. No.
Okay.
So that was just to cast it up there. Now you can try to attach it other ways. I mean, you can try to do whatever you like. Other things. Someone in chat might be able to give you a player
That's true.
intrusion if you want.
Help the Red Cross and
Kudos
help
to
some
you.
chaos. I have a crazy idea.
Sure.
As we watch
you across?
Tag throw it up and it just goes back down.
One sec. Before
that
you do your
or-
thing,
Yeah.
you said it was 8 feet across?
Yes.
I kind of stretch a little. All right, here we go. And I fall flat.
Wait, what?
I fall flat. I'm 8 feet tall.
You're falling flat into the lava.
Oh,
He's doing a
I
push
thought
up,
it-
high plank.
like a high
right?
plank.
He's got
Oh
solid
my gosh.
9,
I'm
10
8 feet
feet with
tall.
your arms outstretched.
Oh my gosh.
That means you got like 4.5 foot arms.
I'm also
Yeah.
intelligence of 10, so
You have no idea how you're going to get up. All right. So here's the thing. I mean, this is tricky because lava just doesn't sit there. I mean, it's kind of a dynamic thing. So it is a level 5 task to traverse this. So what are you doing here to make this easier on yourself? It is. I'm just going to say that this is like a feat of strength. So this is a might check that you're making.
I have not much. Most of mine's combat. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do effort. Oh, yes.
Okay, so level 4, so 12 or higher.
Come on, Tharok.
So
Might
you
be dead.
you kind of misjudge hitting it, and basically like your thighs and your knees get into the lava. So what I'm going to say is this: you're kind of like able at that point to like you shove yourself through and like flip over to the other side, but you take 5 points of might damage, and you go down the damage track by 1 step.
Okay.
So that means all your tasks are basically hindered at this point. Okay.
You all right, buddy? I really liked where this was going.
It looked impressive.
It really did look impressive. So, but yeah, that was not great. Wonderful.
Shall I try my first
cost you
idea?
More effort too. Go ahead. Actually, Dan had an idea too.
Well,
You are
first
on the
half
other
of my
side.
ideas on the other side now. I really want to see how the wall jump goes now because it's like super short throw, ting ting ting, splash, and now I gotta see how's the wall jump go at this point. We really are good at this.
You are the doers, right?
We do stuff.
You do stuff.
Didn't say
you were
how
good
good.
at it.
That's right.
Very,
So I
very
have
good.
climbing and balance.
Okay,
So I'm assuming that weighs in.
sure, definitely. climbing. So go to level
Confounding.
4. That would not help. No,
Oh, but it's talents and abilities, seemingly out of nowhere.
no. Well, no. Confounding talents and abilities seem out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Do you have to spend a point to do that?
Let's see. Can
I
attempt
didn't
one
put your
task
shit
which
in
you have
that
no training, as if you were trained. Attempt a task that you are trained in, as if you're specialized, or gain a free level of effort with a task that you are specialized in. This ability refreshes every time you make a recovery.
Right, but does it say you have to spend? What's the cost of it?
No, it just says uses can never accumulate.
Really? Okay. Well, then confound. Basically, I would say that you would get like parkour skills to go into your
Right.
climbing. So you get essentially another asset. So
Okay.
bring it down to a level 3.
That'd be
Then if you want
okay.
to put effort in, you can put effort in and bring it down to a 2.
Not bad.
Yeah, let's do that.
Are you
mean,
bringing
And that's
anything
coming
with
out.
you
That's
to
coming
make
out of
life
speed as
easier
well.
for everybody else, or what are you doing?
So I guess what am I trying to do here? We would have to like try and go across, and then how wide is the room?
It's the room is about 20 feet, and the pool is about 8 feet.
Okay, so
Probably
somebody
more like
holds this into the
40
rope.
feet. Yeah,
I can try and take that into the rope, and then we can hopefully try and, as a
tie it
team,
off.
grab the chandelier or tie it off.
Yep. That sounds
Or
about
Thorax over here, we just tie it to him, and he's our weight on this side,
right. Okay.
and we get it over the chandelier. Something along those lines. But
That
getting
sounds-
over is problem 1.
That sounds great.
All right.
I forgot how we're gonna get Susan.
Well,
Oh,
Susan
man.
can climb on.
Susan will hold the rope on that side until we come back.
Sure. Sounds great.
All right, so I did spend an effort on that.
So you're going down to 6 or higher?
Oh, come on.
Oh, 20. So first off, you get your effort points back. So there's 3 points
Okay.
that you did not spend because the 20 is a crit, which is great. And then second off, not only do you parkour over this thing, you
Parkour!
you parkour over this thing and basically run to like the other end of the wall, jump over, find a loop on top of the door frame, and just lash the thing over the door and tighten it, and then land superhero pose.
Got it.
And then Susan's at the other end holding the rope going, that was impressive.
You're next,
Also,
Susan.
my name's Oscar. I'll go tie this over here then. And
Tie it
Susan
off.
kind of finds like something to tie it off. They said, so now
Somebody
you have
go
a rope
check
to
that.
go across. I am not going to make you roll to try to get across the thing. That's absolutely fine. You are on the other side. Dave, Thardak may blow his 1 recovery roll if he wants to climb back up the damage track.
How do you do it?
It's just, you wouldn't roll anything for this. You would
Okay.
basically just say it's your 1 action recovery, and you would go back up the damage track.
I'll do that.
I'll let you do that. I wanted to make the lava scary.
That was
Lava is
great.
scary. It's good. Yeah, you kind of at the other end of where there's a door, you actually see stairs kind of like winding upwards, up and left.
What do you
What a
think?
question. Did Susan come over?
You left her on the other side of the lava, or him. Oscar's over there.
I've got
My
an
name's
idea.
Oscar.
Can I hold the rope,
Go,
the rope for Susan to get
Sure.
across?
Well, the rope's already tied up, and she tied it off, or he tied it. Gosh, now you got me thinking. Oscar has tied it off on the other side. So yes, Oscar can get across if you would like Oscar to come with you.
All answers are correct in this situation.
All answers are correct. So what do you want to do, Jordan? Is Oscar coming with you?
Yeah, we'll have Oscar go across.
Is
And,
it- Can we have the rope be like slanted?
Sure. Why?
I hand him my short bow to use as a thing, and I give him a push and pull. Catch him, Tharok.
There you go. Susan / Oscar is over on the other side. Very good. There is a stairway moving up and to the left.
I got this drone.
Oh yeah, you do. That's your
I
new Cyphers.
forgot.
How? I mean, my mind's just blown. Like you vanish and you reappear. You're dancing off the walls like an angelic being, and you got a drone.
What?
I'm so glad you're here. I don't know what we've done without you.
But he was
I've
there
seen.
the whole
I've watched.
time.
It's pretty good. I was here the last time too.
Hi, just
So your
good.
drone, describe your drone, because this is a fantasy setting, not a technological setting. So what's your drone look like?
Say it looks like a swallow.
Okay, it looks like a swallow.
It's like a swallow.
Yeah, sure.
Moves
How do you
elegantly
activate
through
it?
the air.
Okay.
That I'm not sure. Swallow go.
Swallow go. And you don't see through its eyes. You can give it instructions.
Right.
So
Yeah.
what do you want to say?
For it to scout ahead, map that area, let us know
Can we
what we're
tweak it?
coming up
Just
against.
can I totally be annoying? And
Sure.
Hall, could it be a moth and you catch it?
I think it has to be a moth. Yes. Also a drink. So.
Sorry. Hall's just too cool now. He just said that's what I saw.
Okay. So it scouts ahead and comes back, and you get the report. So
And
the stairwell that's going up to the left is actually a spiral staircase that goes up for what you estimate, looking kind of getting the report back from the drone, is that it's about 2 stories. It opens up into a wide area that's about 60 by 60 feet. It has equipment that you do not recognize. It looks like almost alchemist equipment by the way that you would recognize things. Definitely where people are working. But there's things made with materials that you haven't seen before, blinking, flashing torches that are with it that are just kind of bouncing off of stuff. And there seem to be windows in it that are looking into spaces that are too big for what they're showing. And then there's actually the one wall is actually open up in, and all you can see on the other side is this vast open space of rock that's kind of sheer vertical going out.
Quick question.
You do not see anybody in it. Yes, sir.
Because Vindel is just a weird character.
Vindel is a very weird character. Yeah.
He's trained in alchemy. I'm wondering.
Sure.
Because I'm wondering if Hall was able to describe if he could have any inclination as to what it is, or if it's that weird that a trained alchemist. I mean, it looks, you as an alchemist, and I actually think Jorben's character Tag would also get this. It looks like a workbench, but whatever work they're doing there, you have no clue. But it's like kindred spirits type thing. This looks like the people who work here are people that you've hung out with. Well, I mean, Vindel probably beat the crap out of them, but also hung out with them. But it was cool what they were doing. You were so impressed as you were swirling them. Yes. So that's basically what you get from it. It just looks so off the wall that you don't quite understand. Tag, you got to get your hands on this stuff.
So I have a special ability called Master Identifier.
Yeah.
And it says you are trained in identifying the function of any kind of device.
Well, you're not there, so you'd have to go up there to do it. You've just heard the reports.
If I hear these reports, I'm definitely interested enough to go in. So,
a side note: the reason Vindel's trained in alchemy is because he's Tag's test subject and on the job.
We have to make this party semi-regular because you people are all insane, which is so great.
It's so funny that it's in the character sheet. Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? He just flies through the air and punches people. It's great. Gets into a fight club. Now he owns a fight club. That's going to have to be a thing.
Yeah, that is.
All
right.
Yeah, you going to up the stairs?
Shall we?
Yeah.
Gents. Listen,
Sure.
Tag, if that bag's getting heavy, I can't carry it for you. But Tharak can if you're getting tired.
I definitely can carry it.
The rumbling of the mountain is getting stronger and stronger as you are going up. It's also getting rather hot. Of course, you were just swinging over, so of course it was hot. But it's getting steamy. Like you're noticing that it's getting hotter and hotter as you go up. And just like the drone said, you go up into the room. It is this kind of like a 60 by 60, and it's not quite square. It's kind of almost semicircular, with the flat edge being the kind of open space that looks out into that vast cavern, which as you get up, you can see is actually the crater of the volcano that you are looking out onto. And there's no guardrail or anything. It just goes off into what is now a pool of molten lava at the bottom of it.
At your window, Tag.
Sure. Yeah, so what is Tag doing here?
Toss it in the fire.
Destroy it.
It's cool.
Before I just, last time that we did what we were supposed to do,
Yeah,
we got in some big trouble because of it.
sure.
I like that smashing into the tower was what we
Run through the tower. Okay.
But yeah.
What are you gonna do, Tag?
I want to take a look at that thing that was described and see if I can get an inkling of what it is.
Sure, you're trained in this.
Yes.
All right.
Actually, it's a special ability.
Okay, so you have to spend intellect points.
I don't think so. It's just like, I have like entangling force, onslaught,
Right.
distortion.
Right. Well, you have to spend intellect points for it. The
Okay.
cost should be on the sheet.
It doesn't say.
Let me see. Where's Tag sheet? All right. Entangling force, distortion, far step, master never. Oh, look at that. It just says you are trained in identifying the functions of any kind. So it's an enabler. So you do not need to spend. But basically means that whatever level it is, you're trained. So it reduces it by 1.
Okay.
I was going to ask you about the enabler. I was seeing that.
Yeah, enable basically it lowers it down by 1.
Gotcha.
So, or whatever steps that it's marked for. So yeah, you would be low. It would be a step lowered by 1.
Okay.
This is a very alien device to you. So while it's something that is kindred spirit, this is something you have not come into contact before. That seems to be a little bit beyond you.
And is it like dogpiling to also have a skill related to it, or would that not matter since it's
What do you mean?
Because I also have that identifying or assessing danger, importance, function, or power.
I mean, you can definitely identify importance.
Okay.
So you basically, and you can get a maximum of 2 assets on any check.
Okay.
So this is very alien. So it was going to be a level 7, but with those 2 assets, it goes down to a level 5.
Okay.
You may put effort into it to try to get it down even further.
Sure. Why not? Feels important.
Yeah.
There you go. So level 4.
All right. I'm going to go for it.
Not bad. Oh,
Hey.
dog. Yeah. Wes tried so hard.
Good job.
You look down at this thing and you're kind of going through, and you see this device. It's like a box with a bunch of squares on it that have runes in a language that you don't quite understand, and you just start pounding away at it. And that window that looked like it had something on it was too big for it. It kind of like changes, and it it pops up with this like eruption report. in a language that you actually can read, which just seems to be kind of weird. And it seems to be the journal of somebody who is examining what it would take to make a volcano explode.
Why are the alchemists always studying how to make things go bad? They keep
That's
telling us
because
it's
they're
to keep us
nerds,
safe.
man.
Ugh.
They're looking for that pivotal point. They don't really want it to go bad. They just want to know what's the peak.
They always go past.
Well,
I
We
guess
have-
it's job security.
do we throw it in?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're here for.
That's why we came all this way.
Hold on a moment. I just have to say,
Susan?
why the alchemists are always trying to see why things explode? It's because they're just interesting.
I thought it was because they were born.
And you turn, and Susan is sitting there with two flintlock pistols that are cocked, that are pointed at Tag sitting in front of this device, and fires.
Oh,
Oh,
snap! No, Susan!
So Tag, can you do me a favor and roll?
Oh, that was good.
Oscar is a level 5.
oof. Okay, and I have. Does my armor come into play with this or no?
Armor would play, but it's a level right now. It's just a level 5, so you have
Okay.
to see if you're going to defend. Armor is damage reduction only.
Gotcha. Oof.
Okay, so that's 6 points of damage minus whatever your armor is.
1.
All right, and the second flintlock now comes after you as well. Get you on there. The second one, as you look up, and Susan is not this timid person, and is just kind of like this wild-eyed looking thing looking at you as the second shot comes in.
All right.
Come on.
Oh, another 6 points of might damage.
Oh, snap.
I'm down then.
No, you're not down. Okay, so what level? Wait a second here. Okay, so what happens is you're how much might did you have left after the first shot?
3.
Okay, so basically 3 points go down for might, and then you take the rest from your speed, and
Okay.
you are down your damage track by 1.
Okay.
So basically, like now everything's hindered. I need to go back and look at what everything is, and you cannot do any extra damage on any kind of rolls at this point. And then if your speed goes down again, then it goes down and you're incapacitated, which is not fun. And actually, it might be described on your sheet too what the effects are.
Yeah, I'm seeing +1 effort per level.
+1 effort. That's what I was forgetting. So you got to do it's be 4 points for effort.
Okay.
Yep. So.
Yep.
Alrighty then. So as the shots come down, you hear and these kind of hairy looking goblin things come all flying up over the lip of the space and land into the room. Kind of fun.
Why is everyone appearing out of nowhere?
Initiative?
Initiative.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a speed
Oof.
lower mine.
Okay.
That danger.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Ooh, not bad.
I'll spend an effort in speed.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't help. I'm going last.
Oh, Tharak.
Okay, hold on a second here. So we had Elder Goblin. Is that yours?
Yeah, 10.
You got a 10? Okay, so you're going there. Dan, you rolled an 18.
Yes, sir.
And then Thurak, you're going last. You're like, look at the cute things that came out. And Dahl, you're going first, too. Okay. So, Vindal, what are you doing? You just saw Oscar take 2 shots at
Susan, you broke my heart.
You did say sacrifice.
Sacrifice. I'm gonna move in to immediate range with Susan if I can.
Okay. Yeah, you're relatively nearby, sure.
Tharak's behind me. Yeah. Okay. And can I attempt to disarm him? Is that possible?
It would be a called shot. So essentially
Okay.
I would need you to I would basically say that you would have to roll at least a 17.
Let's see. I'm just seeing if there's anything that helps. 17. Nah, all right. Never mind.
Okay.
That's not Vindel. I forgot I
Vindal's
have
not
this.
Vindal's not a disarm. Are you going to explode the guy?
Not yet.
Okay.
I also have
That's
that.
probably a good idea because you are in short range with the thing.
Right.
Or immediate range with it.
Well, I mean, that's not really the problem. But I'm using my giant size Cypher.
Oh no.
And I become 1.5 times my normal size.
So instead of 2 feet tall, you are now 4.5 feet tall.
Massive.
Or 5 feet. Excuse me, you're 5 feet tall.
5 feet.
You're 5
Yeah.
feet tall.
Come on, give me that.
You're 5 feet tall. Yes,
5
5
feet.
feet tall.
That adds 2 edge to my might and 4 points to my might.
Yeah, and I'll just say that's a free action. So,
and then I'm just gonna punch Susan in the face.
sounds great.
So, and I'll spend some might for extra damage.
Okay, so it's a level.
Right.
Susan's a level 5.
Okay.
Oscar is a level 5. So if you just spend, you have 1 level of effort to spend because you're only a tier 1 character.
Right.
So you can either reduce your to hit or increase your damage.
Right. Should I just go for? I'll start off with increasing a hit.
Okay.
So I'll spend the speed.
So 12.
Bringing that down. Okay.
Very good.
Rolling it up. Come on, 20. Be nice to me. Oh, bleh.
You kind of and Susan goes and just kind of looks at you and
It's like
comes back.
Ant-Man. I'm slow.
Yeah. Mike, what are you doing here?
All right, so special abilities. How many of those can you use in?
Okay, let's so first off, let's break from just doing what my sheet tells me I can do. So Cypher's a
Right.
much more narrative type of game. So
Awesome.
what do you want to do?
So I was thinking about using attack flourish to throw the daggers, get in a good clip. With that, using my surging confidence.
The surging
Which-
confidence is not going to do anything because that's for a recovery
okay.
roll only. So basically, if
Okay.
you get hurt, you can roll your recovery and then get an action right away.
Okay.
Okay.
Then that's short distance is another action.
And your flourish essentially, doesn't that give people?
It gives people in a short range
a bonus to their
they
next
get a
action.
bonus.
Yeah.
Right.
That would be good.
So the thought was attack flourish and then
Sure.
fleet of foot to be able to close range and then do another melee attack at
You
that.
can't do 2 attacks. So you can use fleet of foot to get you're basically already in immediate range. You don't really need to use fleet of foot at this point. If you wanted to run
Okay.
against the goblins, sure. But you can use the flourish if you want to spend the point for that, and then everybody else would get an asset to their next
All right.
next action, which would be
Then
fine.
we would go ahead and do the attack flourish.
So how you
and
tell me
then-
what you're doing to make this dagger a flourished attack?
Well, because we're close enough, I will, instead of doing the daggers, I'll just run up and use, what are those, unarmed attacks? So my clawed attacks.
Yeah, which is a medium weapon, so 4 points of damage. Yes.
Right. And the statement would be, I told you, Susan.
But how are you attacking?
Oh,
Like, I want to know what's the flourish.
oh, that was the flourish, the quip.
Well, that's a quip. But what's the maneuver that you're doing here? Come on, you're fighting.
Well, to get there, I would have to probably hit all fours to launch myself over, right?
There you go. Yes.
Because I'm at. So
You're
how do I
cat.
get in there fast? Exactly. And
Cat
launch
folk.
myself at it.
And just, and we'll say you go across Oscar's face. So yeah, level 5, unless you want to put some effort into it.
Yep, we'll put some effort into that, and that's coming out of might.
This would be we'll say might.
So, and then because there's an edge in might, does that reduce the effort cost by 1?
2
Okay.
points.
And I can only put.
You can only put one
okay.
level of effort in because you're a tier 1 character, so it goes down to a level 4.
And these abilities being enablers, what does that do?
Well,
does that do anything like
flourish attack
flourish is an enabler?
That's an enabler for other people. So for you, are you trained with your claws or practiced?
It just says light weapons practiced, and the bear claws count as a light speed attack.
Okay.
Inflicting 4, but then I also have fast punch. Okay, maybe that. I guess that's a medium attack.
So it's a medium. So basically, it's a level 4 check for you.
Okay. The way it read here, I'm sorry. The way it read here, it looked like it was. Oh, okay. It says it's a lightning jab. That's where I was getting confused.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. So. Spend that. All right.
Oh, jeez.
And just kind of like the basically the one flintlock comes out and deflects the claws. It's going right around the face, that's really nice. And of course, now it is Oscar's turn. Oscar drops the one or the flintlocks and pulls out a cutlass and says, "Those claws are interesting. Maybe I'll study them," and just kind of like swipes back at you. Very, very fun. Yay. So level 5 speed check in order to avoid.
Oh, okay. We will. So trained without armor.
So
means that I'm trained in speed defense.
That means it goes
down to level 4.
Yep.
All right. And then if I put points in that means it goes down to level 3.
Correct.
All right. Do that.
So 9 or higher.
No.
All right. So I'm just going to do plus.
My
3
successful rolls are coming back.
So plus 3 points of damage for the intrusion. So
die to Susan.
The cutlass comes down and just like slashes across your arm, and it pain hurts deep. So 9 points of might damage.
Ooh.
And
You
then
need someone to donate a player intrusion.
and then Oscar actually spins with this surprising amount of speed and actually goes to slice the cutlass across your belly. So that's another level 5 check, but you're down to a level 4.
Inside. Spend those points.
Guys, oh no.
That would be another 6 points of might damage.
Wow, we are at 1 point of speed left.
1 point of speed or 1 point of might?
1 point of speed because I'm out of might.
Oh shoot! You're down the damage track. So chink.
Yeah.
All effort costs more. Okay. Well, you guys are not going to do well. Yeah, Jordan. Can you save these guys, please?
Help.
How close is Oscar to the edge of this volcano?
You guys are nowhere near the edge. That's where the
Okay.
goblins are. They're in short range.
Hmm.
You're in immediate range with Oscar.
And he's not anywhere near that big portal-looking thing either?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I think
What big
I'm-
portal? I mean, the big window thing is like 17 inches across, so it's not really
yeah.
a big portal thing.
I think Tig is going to put a distortion on himself.
Okay. Sure.
He sees us
Which-
getting slashed up.
Which
Okay,
gives,
going, I'm out.
gives him an asset and speed defense rolls.
Okay, that's a good idea. Spend the intellect point to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually. Okay. And that's probably going to take up my turn, right? Yeah.
I mean, that's basically your action, yeah. So,
Okay. And then
I
I'm
would still
gonna
let you move if you want to.
move over near that computer thing with all the buttons.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look towards whatever I think is the most scary looking button, and I'm gonna hold my finger over it and yell, "Nobody moves," or I hit it.
All right. Well, it would be a level 7 persuasion check.
All right. Does lies and trickery come into that?
I would say down to a level 6, sure.
Okay. Well, that's pretty high still. Can I use effort for
You can use
intellect? Okay.
Yep.
Why not?
Well,
Let's
why
do
not?
it.
Because we've been seeing your points go down really, really fast.
Yeah.
Ha!
Okay, so Oscar doesn't stop. The goblin things pause.
Okay.
So they're like, they don't know what's going on. So we're going to say that they kind of like stop. They're not sure what to do at this point. You do have a moment of time. There's about 12 of them who are coming after you, and they are a short distance away. And they look like they're ready to eat people. So Therak, it's your turn, man. What are you doing?
Come on, buddy.
I'm going to charge forward against Susan, and I'm going to charge my axe as I go forward, and then I'm
Okay.
going to try to swipe at him.
Okay.
Level 5.
Level 5.
I have a level 5.
Okay. Are you not going
I'll
to try to
spend-
use any effort or anything?
Yeah, I'll spend effort. I
Okay.
haven't. Okay, so that will drop him to 4.
Uh-huh. Yeah, for people who don't think that Cypher System is deadly.
Very good.
Couple bad decisions and you're in big trouble.
Who said they were bad?
I mean, the D20 loves us right now.
Well, he has
One.
a level 5 effort, level 5
Yeah.
guy against us at level 1.
I mean, it's effort, asset. I mean, think about what you guys can do, because if you survive the next round of combat.
What can we do with 5 2s and 1s? Wes?
Well, see, no. Well, here's what you can do, because I know 5 2s and 1s are bad.
Yeah.
But you can say, like, you guys can work together and say, I am actually going to try to to distract this guy and give an asset to the heavy hitter. So I'm just going to, all I'm going to do is I'm going to help this person. So you're not making necessarily an action that turn, but you're offering an asset to somebody else to blow the person up. That's the type of thing you see. There are ways that you can lower level down just by smart play.
I got it.
But I'm playing Wes.
I totally understand. Totally understand. I'm just letting you know.
Thank you.
So that's Tharic's turn. It is Vindal and oh gosh,
And that's great,
Ball.
Wes.
yeah.
For characters that have that I didn't.
What do you mean?
I got something.
If
For
you,
you.
I
all
have
you
got
have to
something.
do is-
I got
intelligence of
something that'll help
10.
you.
right, but you guys have
we
already
got
shown
this.
that you guys have already shown that you work together.
Oh yeah.
Like you grab him as a football. You know,
Right.
that's like these are the types of things that you do because you're good at beating things up. So you can say we're helping each other, and that's fine, and that lowers the asset down. The other person loses the attack, but you get an asset to your attack.
Gotcha. Okay.
Also, everybody
just
had an
trying to
asset that
understand.
turn anyway, but you wouldn't have hit anything. So it's like the flourish attack really worked, but everybody was inspired and missed. So
Susan.
All
right, I know what I'm doing.
Someone unusually smart and nasty. Susan.
That's really good.
Very applicable now.
Yes.
We
All
knew who
right.
you were from the beginning.
So my turn. I am attempting to work as a team with Hall, who I didn't realize has been here the whole time. We haven't done something together yet, have we, buddy? Let's do this. And I'm going to use my action, spend an intellect point to do minor illusion.
Okay.
Try and make it look like there's two of me.
Okay.
And I'm going to
yes.
flank with my illusion
Oh yeah.
to hopefully give Hall an asset on his turn.
Definitely give Hull an asset on his turn. And as you're doing this, so Oscar's just kind of looking at it's like, I don't understand. I had to sit at a desk for 30 years. Everybody said it was impossible. And I'm just here to prove that I can actually do something. Just why don't you just let me make the volcano explode? And it's just kind of whiffing at your minor illusion as you go through.
Fancy. It's making the pecs do that.
Which leads us to Hall. What are you doing here?
Well, we're all trying to help each other.
Now, and may I also point out, you have recovery rolls. Your first recovery roll is an action. So I understand that Vindal's sitting there dancing his pecs.
Yeah.
Kind of funny. But if you want to like back away a little bit and just kind of like catch your breath, you can get 1d6 plus 1 points back to your pools, which would also put you back up the damage track.
Right.
Which might be a good idea. Normally, I would not explain this to people, but this is the first time second time most of you are playing. So,
Thanks.
So I think that's great, but my thought was to blind him while we have an advantage.
Sounds great. So what are you doing?
So I have this detonation cipher.
Yes.
Flash.
It's everybody in short range.
Is there any way, like warning, notice, notification to the group, or look away?
Send a quick tweet.
I mean, I would say, flashbang, and just like, I mean, you could yell something, and I would say that would give an asset to people in their attempts to not be blinded by it.
Could I use my attack flourish with this to give them an asset should they not make it?
Well, you can only use it until you have as many uses of it until your next recovery roll, right?
It doesn't say it has a limit on its use.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me look up your
Short
your
range.
sheet here. Yay! I'm just looking up. Attack flourish. With the attack, you add stylus moves and or one creature. Oh, it's within taking a round or two. Yes, it does. It's basically with your attack. So yes, you may do that and give everybody an asset with their next action. Sure.
Nice.
So, but how are you
Alright.
making it flourishy? Because simply
Yes.
yelling flashbang is not a flourish. I
No,
need a
obviously
flourish.
doesn't.
Yes.
Well, here's the action because it's about all the further I can get. I guess well, it's got to be an attack anyways, right? So
Yeah.
We'll go for the attack. Yell flashbang, and I'll try and yell Oscar. Look here.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good.
Right? Instead of Susan, Oscar, because I'm hoping that'll pull him off.
Okay.
But then detonate it between us, trying to get it at eye level where, right, really hard for him to
Sure.
not see it, look at it.
Okay,
Whatever.
cool. How are you describe to how you're pulling this thing out and tossing it?
I don't know if I'm tossing. It's more like it's a finger snap. Here.
Could you like shooting a penny at
Yeah.
someone? I like this. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. What level is that Cypher?
That is a level 5.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. For this is gonna be an attack roll for you. So it's a level 5 to like hit Oscar with this thing to where Oscar is blinded, which basically means every one of his attacks will be hindered. So go ahead and do that.
Yep. All right.
Can he have the asset from me with the illusion?
Yes, and an asset for you. So it's level 4.
That's good.
And you can do a level of effort if you want. That
No,
would
I
be
can't.
Speed. No, you can't. That is true. No, you can't.
I got 1 point left. No.
There you go.
Here we go. Oh,
Oh my god, our
So-
dice rolls are killing us.
Dice roll. So here's what I'll say. I'll say that he's blinded for 1 turn because the thing goes. Pshunk. However, Vindal,
Bring it
level
on.
5, level 4 with the asset because of the cool flourish that you had it on
To try and not be blinded.
to try to not be blinded, which basically
Sweet.
would be hinder you for every task for that turn. Level 4, you're good.
Meets. It teased
Meets
the
me.
2 there.
You look, phew, and you look up and he's like Oscar's like, what the why is that? It's
Would I
not just
have to
not
do
a
it
happy
too,
camper.
since I'm right there.
Yes, you would have to do it right too, Derek.
no.
Oh my gosh. The dice. Oh, come on. There it is. All right.
There's a good one.
Oh, that would be a minor. No, not a minor. It's not a minor thing. It would have to be 19 for that. Sorry. Yes, you are ready to go, man. You just totally into it, which is great. Which now leads us to Oscar. So we're gonna say that he's hindered this turn, and because he's kind of like shielding his eyes and trying to blink it down, I'm just gonna give him 1 attack. And he's kind of swinging wildly at this point. So he's got Thurak and Vindal and gosh, Hall is your name?
Yep.
I only made the character.
All.
So
And the illusion.
and the illusion.
Just saying.
Well, you definitely have an asset to your if you have to do a speed defense. So
All right, fair
Jordan,
enough.
since you're not involved in this, I'm going to have you roll a 1d6. Dave's 1 to
Okay.
2, Dan is 3 to 4, and Mike is 5 to 6. 5 to 6.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
He
it's
is
in
hindered.
danger.
So it's level 4. As he's like, and just slashes to where he saw the flashbang come from, which makes narrow sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Ah,
So it's level 4. Trained with armor reduces it 1, right?
Correct. So there's level 3.
With speed defense, now it's level 3.
Yep.
oh, man. What is happening?
What?
Slashes across your face for 6 points of damage.
Oh,
Well,
So you have
that
1
puts me
point of
at
speed back.
0.
How much intellect do you have left? So five
it
away
was
from
it
your
was
control.
6 points, right? Yeah, 5 from intellects. That leaves him with 4.
Okay, and you are
Oh
now
my gosh.
incapacitated. You just collapse on the ground. You are out. As he's got 1 attack. Man, that's you guys have rolled terribly.
There's a reason I always stayed behind the last corner.
Jordan, you're up, man. The goblins are coming.
Oh, well,
But I will say this is Oscar's now yelling. He's like, just leave me to blow it up. I need to prove to everyone that I'm worth something. And he's kind of like standing over a hawk, going, I don't understand. He's not totally there.
Rex says-
and the ground is shaking, like really, really forcibly.
Rex says he didn't like getting flashed.
Tig has the bag, right?
Yes,
He
he
does,
does have the
yeah.
bag.
I think he's gonna go, you know what? Time to do what we came here to do. I'm gonna hit this panic button one way or another. And
Okay.
I'm gonna use Far Step.
Okay.
Try to get as close to the edge of this volcano as I can.
Okay. What's your first step do? 2 intellect points. You leap through the air and some distance away. You can jump up, down, or across anywhere you choose within long range. You definitely can get right to the edge of the lip of the thing.
And I think he's just gonna go. Time for chaos.
Just toss the bag.
Dude, you put the ring on and disappear.
You're just tossing the bag in.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there is like, and you just like, Oscar's like, no. Sorry, I'm like, I can't do voices because I'm just killing my throat. And this thing just kind of pummels, like falls down, poof, and lands, and just this explosion of like white mist just streaks out of the satchel as it hits the lava, and suddenly everything in this space becomes really, really, really cold. Like heat is being just completely sucked out of everything. So everyone in the space takes 2 might damage, which basically means for poor Dahl, he takes 2 intellect damage. And hopefully he's not hitting 0 because that would just kill him.
Not yet.
Not yet. So that's totally down at this point. Everybody, including him, takes Oscar takes two intellect or 2 might damage at that point. So yes, you have completed that mission. What are you guys doing after that? The goblins.
Yeah, the goblins are kind of away from everybody now.
Well, they're close to Tag. So they're kind of marching up to him because he leapt. They were climbing over the lip, and he basically far stepped over to it. So he basically like appeared in their midst, like "Hi," and just dropped this thing into the thing.
Yes.
So we are going to say that it is the goblins' turn, and they're just a little bit upset. So they are essentially moving into you in packs. So 3 packs of 12, like of 4 goblins each, are kind of like surrounding you, and they're not typical goblins. They're like kind of like scraggly hair. They don't look like they're from around here, and they have kind of curved swords, and they all look up. He's like, "Ah, ah," and they all kind of like swipe at you all at once and attack. Some of them are kind of like trying to distract you. Other ones are coming in for the cuts. So it's 3 attacks that are coming at you as level 3.
Okay. And do I still have distortion?
You do have distortion, so it's level 2.
Okay.
Does the flourish affect this, or is that only attack rolls?
It's any roll, so it would be a defense if he wasn't within short range though, so it doesn't really affect him.
Are any of them mental effects?
No, they're just attacking you.
Okay.
Roll your defense, man.
Come on, Tag.
Just checking.
Level 2. 1 misses. Minor effect. What would you like the minor effect to be?
On them.
Yes, you get to declare a minor effect. Like you could say you like grab one and throw it into one of the other attacks and like lower it down even more if you would like.
Yeah, sure. Maybe in the distortion field, I just trip one up and push them.
And push him as the other one's coming in to stab you. You push him in, so it lowers it down to a level 1 for the second attack. Go ahead.
Nice.
Second attack.
Yeah,
It
same
teased
thing.
the one
Same
there,
thing.
too.
On over to the third. So the other one comes in, and you kind of like push him the other way now. Yeah, level 3. You roll a 3 or higher again. 12. Perfect.
What
So
does that look like?
So
It's like full Dragon Ball Z, like flashing
this to me.
around.
And they're all like tripping over each other and bouncing. Stand still. Okay, great. Which brings us back to Vindalin and
No,
and
I didn't get a
Bob.
chance to go.
Oh yeah,
let's
Theric,
go.
what are you doing?
Man at the
I'm
bottom.
going to swing away at Susan again and charge up my battle axe.
All right, so here's what I will tell you for this. Oscar is now distraught, so he's no longer a level 5. He is a level 4.
Worth it. Swing away. Oh, what's that line from Signs? Swing
Yeah,
away.
that's exactly what I was saying. Is it like
Swing
Bobby?
away.
What's the guy's
Swing
name?
away.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It says his name.
It's
Yeah. Tell him to
what's his
swing
face?
away.
Swing away.
All the water bottles everywhere. Read D20, level 4, 12 or higher.
So stressed out.
Just like, you don't understand. This was my life's work. And just kind of like slaps you on the back of the head.
Just wasted his intellect point.
Meryl. Swing away, Meryl.
Meryl.
That's it. Vindal and Hall, what are you doing?
Oh man. Hall's unconscious, right?
Say, I'm trying not to
basically.
drool on myself, I think.
You can do your
snap.
recovery roll if you want,
Okay.
which I would do.
Yeah.
Although you can't take an action. So
So can he not? Should
I don't know if he can. Let me see.
Is there things that Mike?
Delivery can move only. It's an immediate distance. Cannot move. Okay, you can. He can
Okay.
actually take the
So he's
one
not
hand.
full out enough. To
If he didn't have the
recover.
recovery roll, he'd be screwed. But
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think can I hold my turn?
Yeah, if you want to.
I'd like to shout, even though he's doing quite well. Shout, tag! Put the ring on again. And I've got my illusions in front, and I'm
Okay.
in the back, and I'm holding up the grenade to show tag. If I'd like him to get out of there, and I throw the grenade as soon as he's out of range at the
Oh.
goblins.
I
Okay.
would. I will allow that. That's fine. Sure. However, Oscar is a little bit upset.
Yeah.
He's like, I just wanted to prove myself. You don't understand, you people. And just comes running after you. Again, level 4 and down to 1 attack because he's just completely distraught at this point.
Except for temper
Um,
tantrum.
And
Okay,
just
cool.
and attacks you, Vindal.
All right, and I am trained without armor as well.
So level 3.
Level 3. Rolling it up. Oh, come on, baby. All right, all right.
There you go. Look
Woo.
at that. What is so you defend after that. So first somebody actually gets defends against an attack from the big bad. That was good. Swings over, basically misjudges how tall you are and just swings completely over your head. He was trying to decapitate you and missed.
Ah,
He's like,
and I'm
"Just-
1.5 times bigger.
That's true. That's great. Just what is wrong with you people? Which leads us to Jordan. What's
Daddy
what
didn't hug
is-
you enough, did he, Susan?
It is kind of like this mad academic who's going through a midlife crisis. Is how it's written
I love it.
So
Well, I
Tag, what are you
see-
doing?
I see Vindel hold up the grenade,
Yes.
and I go, and tap my nose. And I think I have enough points to do another far step.
Sure. 2 intellect points.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I'm hightailing it out of there.
Very
I'm
good.
surrounded by goblins.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're so nonchalant with 12 goblins.
Yeah.
And just disappear out of the area. Very, very good.
And that's as soon as I do the daddy line, and then I throw it.
You're gonna toss it. It's technically a little bit too far, but I really don't care at this point. So we're just gonna toss it down. And do me a favor, it would only hit one target, but it's got a 50% chance of hitting every target that's there. So
Solid.
Go ahead and
All right.
roll a D100 for me.
Oh, I would love to.
Oh, perfect. So so Tag, you made this, is what I'm assuming is happened. And you overcharged it a little bit, and it explodes, and the groups of goblins in there all take 3 points of damage. As the thing goes, they're really not happy. And they're going to start rushing over to you guys, but they're too far away to get there and attack at one turn. So they are now rushing as a group over to where you guys are, but are not able to get there. They will be able to attack next turn, which leads us to Therak. What are you doing, sir?
Oh, it leads to me again, huh?
Oh, and we skipped over Hall. So Hall, if you want to make
I
your
used recovery.
Did you use recovery? Okay, so
I got 4 back.
So do you have any points in your speed pool?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are up 1 level in the damage track, so you're not debilitated anymore. Go ahead, Theric. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna swing away with the charged axe again.
Okay.
Combat. Oh damn! It's gonna really hurt if I do hit.
Oh yeah.
He's a level 4, you said, right?
Level 4.
Oh, it's every time. Ah!
Does anybody in chat want to donate $20 for a player intrusion or experience point? Nope. Okay. This thing is just missing completely. Sorry. So brings us back to Vindal.
Man.
The funny thing is he's totally despondent. I just want you to hit him one time.
If I could hit him one time, I could do 15 points of damage to him.
Oh, that would definitely hurt.
We gotta get this. And he hasn't been hit, which means I can't even use opportunists.
Well, and the worst thing is because the way we were doing GM intrusions, I would have given you experience points because you could do things like rerolls, but because we were doing it based on the donations, I'm not doing these as much.
I blame Mustache.
So
all right. Yeah. I think I want to man. I would like to try and put him in a lock so that Thara can take his head off.
Oh, absolutely. So do me a favor, we'll say that this is a speed check.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's see. I have training in that type of attack.
Yeah, so we'll go down to a level 3.
Okay. Let's do it. And I will spend the speed to bring it down to 2.
Very good. 6 or higher.
All right. That brings it down to 9.
Of course, if Theric hits a 1, he's taking your head off.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll take the risk. Come on, big guy. You can do this. There we go.
Oh, yes, definitely. Okay. So you got it's like, well, just get off of me. So you're not like pinning him down, but you've distracted him. So I will say 2 things for this. For him to knock you off, he's going to have you basically, it's going to be a strength check for you or a might check for you.
Okay.
But that would be the only thing that he could do that turn is to not knock you off. until,
Love it.
and he's also hindered because you're basically bothering him. And until he knocks you off, he's hindered for everything.
Okay.
So, all right.
Cool.
What is Hall doing here?
All right. Well, I'm still on the ground,
You're
but
still on the ground.
can I kick myself backwards, so slide backward on the ground while throwing a couple daggers at him to get out of range?
Yeah, sure.
That's
So we'll
cool.
use that attack flourish.
Sure. 2
Fly
daggers
backwards, throw those couple
kicking
daggers.
backwards. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Level 4 attack.
And I will spend what little points I have.
Well, remember,
Make
if you
it
go down to
rain.
0, you go unconscious again. So just be very careful.
Right. Yeah. We're not there, but we're really close. I'm aiming for that table that was behind me as a great place to hide.
There you go. Very good.
Oh, nice.
Let's see how.
Lucky 13.
Yeah, you hit. So daggers are a light weapon for 3 points of damage. So that's very good. Nicely done. As you kick yourself out of range and you kind of slide under a table, and everybody else gets an asset this turn.
Yeah.
Which is good because Oscar's now got to hang on. Level 4 might check as he's trying to pull you off.
All right. So I got 1 asset from the flourish, and I'll spend a might because I have edge and might. So that'll bring it down to a 2.
Okay.
And rolling it up. Oh, that was too close. Glad I spent the effort.
He's like, get off of me.
You're a strong,
Cannot-
wiry little
cannot.
Susan.
Cannot get you off. Tag, it's your turn.
All right. I think I'm just going to go with an onslaught.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty good one to do.
I
You're
spend
gonna
an
do mental, you're gonna
intellect.
do physical.
I think physical.
Okay, so that's what, 3 points of damage that it does?
4.
4, okay.
And I have an edge, if that matters.
Basically you're casting it for free because it costs 1 intellect point.
Okay. All right.
Which if you can't put effort, like effort would then cost 3 points because you can only apply your edge once, basically.
Gotcha. All right. And I don't think I have enough points to spend any effort anyway. So this is a straight roll.
12 or higher.
Oh.
So can you describe how your onslaught physically manifests itself?
I think that he just has a bunch of those spring-loaded tubes come out, and they
Okay.
shoot like a bunch of little darts out of his backpack. They just start flying through the air.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. By the way, my wife is still in line to vote.
Oh, jeez.
Oh wow!
Wow.
They're all inside now, though. Yeah. So these, it's blowing up smoke everywhere, but it's just not. It's not connecting with the person. I think maybe the 2 far steps are just like totally screwing with you at this
Or
point.
things freezing up because it's getting so cold.
Yeah, which is fine.
Which
The goblins are now, however, rushing you because they're really unhappy with you in general. And here they come. So we're gonna have 3 attacks going at you again, level 3.
Come on, Tag. Give me that
And then-
19.
Is it still lowered because of the distortion?
That lasts for 10 minutes. So yeah,
Okay. All
so
right.
level 2.
Oh no!
No.
3, 1. So one of them hits. So the first one kind of comes in, and you misjudge the parry, and one of them just slices you. So that's 4 points of damage for might.
Which is speed now.
Oh, you're already dead. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Second one coming in.
All right.
Okay,
Whew.
that one, but you and you should not have been able to do the minor effects last time because you were down the damage track. I forgot about that.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. It was a cool moment. This one you kind of dodge away, and the third one kind of comes in. It's two of them are kind of like flanking. The other one kind of comes in, just trying to like stab you through the brain.
Hey, 20.
What'd you roll? 20? Oh gosh, yeah. You don't get an effect for it, but
I'll take surviving.
you definitely survive, which now brings us to Tharak, who is
Come on, big boy.
got the asset from the flourish, got the asset from a gnome hanging off of this guy's head. So it goes from a level 4 down to a level 2.
I spent effort to make it a
level 1.
And then
There's still a chance we could fail.
Spend 2 more of my intellect points with 2 intellect to charge my weapon.
I love it.
I didn't realize you charge it with intellect. That's
Isn't that great?
That's really good.
Such a fun build. 14.
Okay.
That's
so
15 points of damage.
Yes. With everything that I have.
That's awesome. Basically, you gut him, and I'm not even like, this guy's just not. Essentially, what happens is you don't slice him because he's dodging around because of the whole thing, but you get the flat of the axe, and the way that it's charged, you basically baseball shot him like a line drive against the wall. Vindal goes flying off, so he doesn't actually get hit, and he goes boom and slams against the wall and just collapses on the ground. So he's not dead, but he's just out. The goblins at that point all kind of stop, like, and they all kind of like back away, back towards the edge of the volcano. The rumbling in the volcano has completely stopped, and the temperature is beginning to become like normal room temperature at this point. But you are out of combat. What are you doing?
Licking my wounds.
Yeah, you definitely need to.
Literally and figuratively.
You're just like,
I don't know, Tharak, tell me. I think with my minor illusion, there's 2 giant gnomes next to on either flanking Tharak, and we're just crazy eyes at the goblins right now.
and they're backing away. They want nothing to do with you. They're going to think it's like,
I think what you did.
it's like, all right.
Agreed.
I'll just shut things down then. It's fine.
You're coming back with us, Susan.
What?
You're coming back with us.
No,
You were looking for a home.
I got a faculty meeting. I gotta get back.
You can zoom in. It'll be fine.
We'll say that you take Susan with you to stand trial. That's great. So Susan, who by the way is not even from this dimension, which is fun. From some like random universe.
Right.
Like, I just wanted to see about how to explode things. So here's
Pick
everybody.
The wrong dimension, pal.
Everybody gets 3 experience points.
Yay.
You successfully stopped the volcano from exploding, which I just think was absolutely fantastic. Jorben, I think I will actually give Tag an extra 1 for just thinking to like drop the satchel and it's like, let's do the actual mission. That would be great. Let's not kill the thing. Extra 1 for Hall for using the flourishes wisely and learn and describing them pretty well. Tharak, you get an extra 1 just for dang persistence. I mean, they were very persistent with all that. And Dave, you just get an extra 1 because Vindal's just insane. So
thank you.
climbing up and saying, okay, I'm just going to get the asset. We're just gonna... And also being 5 feet tall while doing it.
The question, Wes, are we doing
Yes.
each of the giveaways separately?
Yes.
Okay. When do you want to do first?
I like the
we
little
actually have this
effect.
done first.
Look at
Let
that.
us do the Cypher System rulebook. And can you write down who actually wins so I can send this all out?
Yeah, I can write it down.
Okay.
All right. So the first person with the Cypher System is Skillum.
Hey, Skillum! Yay!
Nice.
Gets a Cypher
So that was
System
the
robot.
Cypher System.
So
Nice.
basically, guys, what I'm going to do is send your information over to Monty Cook Games, and they'll get the code to you to get it.
And
So.
I mean, we pretty much one of us. I meant to. All right. And now, what's the next one?
That would be the Cypher Starter Kit.
Ooh.
Going to be Police.
Hey!
Yay! Awesome.
Starshine
was awesome. We love
All right,
Starshine.
let's do the Grimwood.
Grimwood book.
Oh, that's Squeed.
Who?
Squeed is a friend of mine.
Oh, awesome.
Ah, that's awesome.
Make sure I get his
Lovely.
information for you.
Awesome. Well, that's your book, so you got it.
Oh yeah, I can give it to him. That's what. All right, what was the last thing?
My shirt with the DM Tales
T-shirt.
logo and Roll Some Dice Worlds are waiting on it.
Layer of Secrets, which I didn't know who that was. Do you guys?
I don't.
No.
Oh,
Did they have to put their email address in on their
No,
donation?
they didn't have to. But I don't think they.
Lair of Secrets is in my Discord, I think.
Okay,
Oh,
Okay.
Yay.
so we can get Jordan
We'll
to
get-
reach out to them.
Yes. So those are the 4 winners. Yay! Congratulations!
Congratulations, everyone.
Very good.
Excellent.
This was fun. And Dave, what was our total then?
Our total was $420.
Ooh,
Hey,
nice.
very nicely done. Awesome.
Thank you,
Well,
everyone.
Yes, thank you. And it is really, really late, so it is time to go. to
I'm
bed.
exhausted. I gotta get up at 4.
Okay, no, go to
Oof.
sleep.
Yeah.
So thank
11:11.
you,
You're all my wish.
Thank you, folks, for playing. They would have ended like 20 minutes ago, but nobody could hit the dang big bang. I was
The
like, I
dice
just
were
wanted
the
to
real
hit 'em
enemies all along.
once.
That's
They were
right.
listen.
Yes.
But this was a lot of fun. We will have to do this again sometime because these
Yeah.
characters are absurd and I love it. And